spluttering and shit when we're fucking in a spoopy mode.
That's why I have push to talk on.
Awesome. Alright, yeah, no worries, man. Do what you want. Alright, so we are live, fellas. So we're just gonna give it a few minutes for everyone to just jump in, because I know we're actually doing the campaign a few hours earlier, unfortunately, because Randrin wants to flake out on us at around 7 o'clock.
What do you mean? It's 3 a.m.
Don't want to hear it, Randrin. Yeah? Don't want to hear it.
don't want to hear it.
I've had to reschedule because of you. You made my date and time announcement video.
Like a super
made me look like a
villain.
fool.
I keep rubbing my hands.
One of my
for
clients
some
did just
reason.
message me though, saying they're rescheduling. So
Oh, so we could have done it at the right time.
No, mate. I'll only be gone for 45 minutes, not 2 hours.
Don't want
I
to hear
think
it.
you're telling me that I should trip Boulder with your last tweet.
You what? Sorry.
I think you're telling us your last tweet. I'm gonna have to punch your Boulder.
Well, I don't know. You can do what you
I
want.
don't
It's
know.
D&D.
No.
Dawn, you're the firefighter.
That was just an example of a heroic deed.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
Nani.
like,
This,
terrifying.
this is Resi, not Nani. You break your knuckles.
I have the live stream on my second monitor, and it's super weird to see myself twice.
Oh,
I'd only just
do
pop out.
yourself a favor, turn off my stream,
Pop out chat.
and do not look at the chat, because you're going to see stuff. I'm streaming my screen, obviously, of this game, and that's going to show a lot of spoilers.
I see.
And the chat is going to be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for them to open that door! Wow!" And like, so then you're going to be like, "Oh wow, maybe we shouldn't open the door, guys!" Like, "Oh, you
Fine,
fuckers!"
I guess we're not going in there.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
do yourself a favor
None of it matters.
for the integrity and for the sake of enjoyment and surprise of the campaign. Don't have my stream up, and do not be looking at the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sure it must be
No.
nice to seeing how the
20
chat reacts to you, Nathan, but you'll be able to see it in the actual video afterwards once we finished. But
Yeah.
when it's
I know,
live and
but-
everything, it's going to be
I
a
know,
lot of
there's
spoilers, because the chat's
Yeah,
going to be able to
I
see
just
everything
wanted
that's planned for you.
I
6
just wanted
minutes
to
into the
see the
stream.
layout. Main reason
Yeah.
why I pulled it up.
Yes. Oh, did you see it? Does it look
Yeah,
okay?
I
Does it
saw
look
the
alright?
layout.
Because I can't tell.
And
I can't see
again,
it.
I'm like a super villain. I keep. What's going on with my hands? I don't know.
Ah.
No,
what's
but
going
if,
on.
What's up, everyone?
If I
How
roll
you
for
guys
anything
doing?
else.
Thank you for coming here, even though it was a rescheduling time-wise. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. It's about to get pretty bad, though. Ho, ho, ho. Well, for 4 people,
Great.
anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I because this is my first time DMing, and I wanted to make this a relatively. You're not going to feel like nervous or something like that if it's super easy. So I tried to make it hard, but at the same time I didn't want to make it impossible. But because I've never DM'd before, I have no gauge for that. So I could have been like, well, I've done thrown everything at them. Shit. So we're gonna
Right.
see how it goes. I've gone through it a few times. I'm like, it's probably gonna be pretty bad. But I don't want
Well, they're
any.
different.
I don't want any of you to die. But
Well,
like I said,
You're like,
it's like I said,
level one.
I want you to survive, but I'm trying to kill you for the next few hours. So it's like, please live, please live.
I'm gonna die. First
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I wasn't quite. I was just making the encounters based off of the level that you guys are playing. Like you're all level 1, so I put relative difficulty monsters according to your level and the size of your group. But I didn't quite take into account just how little health level 1 players have. Like, and like, say for example, a zombie has somewhere in the 20s. Not like your highest team member with the highest health has 13 health. So it's like one zombie has way more health than all of you guys.
What?
Well, then again, we are trying to survive. Of course
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah,
have
that's it.
more help than us.
I'm hoping to try and strike a balance between hard but not impossible. But I don't know if I've quite nailed it because it's my first time. I'm going to be a disclaimer
Well,
bitch. Please,
the
please
difference
understand.
between like an easy and a deadly encounter at level 1 can be like 1.
Yeah, right. That's it. When I was making that, when I was generating the encounters, it's like, oh, if I just add this one thing, it goes from easy to hard, and I'm like, whoa, what? What about medium? Where's the medium? Where's the middle ground? There is no middle ground. They're just gonna die. I'm like, oh, okay,
No
right.
middle ground for.
They're already
Again.
dead.
I
We're gonna
will, just to kind of like set the expectations of the combats. There are deadly encounters in this campaign for your level, guys. So
there's
Is
one
there
hit kills.
deadly loot?
is there deadly loot? Well, it depends. But no, there isn't deadly loot for beating the dead. Honestly, there's one. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just saying that it's deadly. So don't go into this thinking, "Rah, we're the heroes of the day, and we're gonna kill everything." It's not gonna work out like that, unfortunately. Whew. So how are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling about the campaign? What are we expecting to see? What are we expecting to deal with? Other than zombies.
Expecting from you. I expect shit. Like you're just gonna throw random shit in her.
I expect
I
shit.
just expect shit all.
I expect shit.
I expect that this campaign's gonna be fucking wank, to be honest with you.
Like that picture. I come in expecting nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
If you guys survive, I hope you really do. If you guys survive the campaign, I think you'll be leveling up. We'll just go on like a session done level up kind of basis. So that kind of opens up more trees for more diverse encounters, rather, because there's not a lot you can make with level 1 characters in terms of different encounters without it just being stupidly hard. There's only a couple things you can really do, at least from what I understand. So,
Also,
chat, how
can I
does...
just compliment you on the layout?
Oh, yeah, I was just about to ask chat
I
how
really
the
like the
stream layout
layout.
looks. Yeah?
I'm gonna
I really
check
like
on my
it. It's
phone
really
how
cool.
it looks. 'Cause
Yeah, by all means. But once you do that and the game's on the way, minimize
I'm
the
closing
stream.
it.
Close the stream,
I
minimize
closed
it,
I
throw it out the
promise.
window.
It's
There I
gone. It's
am.
not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's a
All I
weird-
have
just
is
a
Twitter opened up on my second monitor.
Okay, awesome. Hashtag
All
just
I have
died.
is
Shaking my head.
Monster Hunter.
Shake my head and die.
Shake
one
my
of
head
us,
off.
Please.
Layout is awesome.
Cut my life
Thank
into
you.
pieces. This is my last result.
Copyright strike.
Oh yeah, thanks, Renton.
Tired
not
of
even
it.
started a campaign yet, and this is flagged now. I ain't getting shit all for weeks of work here. Good job, mate. He did this on his other campaign where he just put some non-copyrighted music in there, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Guess we're not getting any ad revenue for that.
Sponsors.
Mate, you're just along for the ride, mate.
Mate, I got friends with benefits, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah, mate. Thanks for your
Yeah, that's
hours
just
and hours
Ranger's
of
webcam.
prep. Let's. Oh, fuck you for this music, mate.
Alrighty, guys. So, are you all ready to jump into session 1 of our Resident Evil campaign? Ooh.
Let's do it.
If I
Gotta
open
be
my
honest.
It's time.
My knees are
Yes.
weak. My hands are sweaty.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom
My hands are
spaghetti,
shaking.
mate.
I'm nervous.
Mom's spaghetti. Yeah, I'm trying to see if how I can turn my camera so it's not looking at my.
Nope, I'm not ready. Ooh. So just to before we get into it, chances are, guys, this is going to be the session that we've got planned right now. Depending how quick we go, there's a lot of optional areas. This could be a 2-session, like in terms of length. There's 2 sessions worth of content to go through. So what we're going to be doing is there's a good cut-off middle point that we can make an intermission with. So after we've done that, Randron's most likely going to have to train one of his clients for about an hour, and then he'll be back. We can then decide whether or not we want to jump straight into session 2 and continue the story, or we're going to leave the second half of this session that we got planned right now for another day, another week. So who knows? There could be 2 streams today, or it could just be 1. Not sure. We'll see how it goes come the intermission time. Right, so we all good, guys? We all ready?
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
so we
go.
all seen this okay? So there's going to be a lot of mistakes because I haven't tried messing around with moving characters to different maps yet. All I've done is really build the maps. So there's going to be a bit of troubleshooting. But yeah, for the most
And
part.
also, who hasn't played D&D before? Like, at all?
This is my first time DMing, so this is a very new experience for me.
I've played a couple of mainly
This is my
one-shot
first
campaigns.
First time as well.
Okay, so we've got 2 first timers. Randrin,
Same.
you've played D&D, haven't you?
No.
You haven't. I swear you were doing I swear you did something in RL with your friends, and like your paladin was being a bitch or something.
Oh yeah. I have 2 groups in IRL. I was just being pursued.
Oh, okay.
I was just
So for
messing.
the most part, we're a relative new group. So take that as you will. All right then, we good guys. We ready to go?
Yo.
All right, dim the lights, motherfuckers.
Take me away.
Take me away to Raccoon City.
Dim the lights by closing my blinds 1 inch.
Turn off my lamp.
Yeah, sure. Get all the Ranger just turns off his webcam.
Let's
There, it's
go.
like completely black. Hold on, let me just get the ambience right. Just boom.
I don't know if the
I
lights
can't
are
see
my-
anything.
I don't know if that's
Alright,
right.
let's do this.
Dim your lights. Shut your curtains. It's up to you. Do what you want.
My
Just
curtains are
let me know
shut.
when you guys are ready.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Pearl is ready. Let me just reconnect your webcam because you're a Sonic the Hedgehog blur right now.
Awesome.
There we go.
Look, my hair. Totally.
Okay, we good to go, guys?
Yep.
I think we are.
Yep.
Yeah, Ranger, we good?
Good luck, everyone.
I think that's a thumbs up from Randrin. It's a thumbs up from Randrin. Hold on. Brew has added a new video. Thank you. Alright then, so our story takes place in Raccoon City, a quiet Midwestern town separated by the rest of civilization by an ocean of trees. The town is simple. It's quiet, unchanging, predictable. Life kind of like Groundhog Day in Raccoon City, untouched by the rest of the world. The beginning of our story starts off in the tavern. In fact, the most prosperous and fan-favorite tavern in all of Raccoon City, the Falling Icarus. Shout-outs to Randrin's campaign. What? Wrong one. There we go. Bit of ambience for you, mate. How's that sound?
Probably drop the sound by about 30%.
Drop it a bit.
Volume.
How's
Yeah.
that?
There we go. Yep, there we go.
It's good. All right, it's very quiet for me, but it's loud for you guys, right?
It's medium.
Okay. All right. As long as you guys can
Yeah,
hear
I
me,
hear
as
it
long as it's not
fairly well.
disrupting, that's okay. It's actually the background music for the beginning of Resident Evil Outbreak, in case you didn't know.
Ah.
Where it also
That's
starts
familiar.
off in
What
a
up,
bar.
Pop?
All right, so our story starts off in the Falling Icarus, the most local favorite of all the bars in Raccoon City. It's ran by a bartender who the locals tend to nickname Thor for his big bushy beard, and he's shorter than most people and wider than most for that matter. He greets you all with a free round, as is custom in the Falling Icarus. Right, fellas, get these down your necks then. He even throws one to the 11-year-old boy Damon. Uncaring of laws and things
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
In Raccoon
I'm
City,
not sure.
in Raccoon City,
That's
people
alright.
kind of
Don't
do what they
promote
want to
child
do.
drinking.
Where's Raccoon City? They're untouched by the rest of the world. They kind of do
Yeah.
things the way they want to do it.
I'm off duty anyway. I'm not a cop.
Alright then. So, the things you can do in your bar are, you can either go play pool, you could go play darts, you can go hang out in the drinking area. There's a restroom to your left, and other than that, you're free to do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
I'll go to the restroom.
Go to the restroom. Okay. Oh wait, I don't think I've made it, so can you control your character?
Yeah.
You can?
I'll just pop
Yeah,
out for
you
a
can.
sec.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there you go then. So let me just
Let me
review
put her
the
back on the
areas.
seat.
Gotta take a piss, fellas.
Are you able to see that okay, Ranju?
Yeah.
Bathroom.
See.
Alright, awesome.
Is there anything in the bathroom?
So everything in the bathroom. So, looking around, you see there's 3 sinks, pretty clean. There's a mirror above all of the sinks, and there's a broom to your in the corner. Mop,
I
rather.
don't really have much use for a mop, so
All right.
that's alright. I'm gonna wander around and play some pool.
Play some pool. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's say
really-
Ranjan.
John's
John,
really bad at
Ranjan's
it.
character. Oh, I forgot to announce all of the characters. Actually, let's just do this real quickly. Ranjan is playing as John Brace, a 30-something-year-old firefighter. And Millions is playing as Tiny, the cowardly Asian chef who worked in the restaurant that Jill blows up in Resident Evil 3 when she's fighting Nemesis. And Mooney is playing as Dorothy, a 19-year-old waitress. While Perla is playing as Damon, an 11-year-old boy.
Wondering
Yep.
where my parents are.
This is going to be the
Well,
tale of
yeah,
an unlikely group of survivors. All right,
By
so
the way, guys, press F11 for full screen. Want some more
Alright.
immersion.
Got it.
Said keyboard help. That didn't do anything for me.
all right, so John goes over to the pool table and racks up the balls, ready to break. Is there anything else anyone likes to do? You can talk with the people of the bar. You can talk with the bartender. You can join Randran with playing pool, or you can go play darts as well yourself. It's up to you.
Well, first I'm gonna wonder where my parents are. They're abandoning me in a bar. I'm just gonna sit at the bar table, just bar counter.
Are you drinking your
quietly.
beer?
No. I'm a little Catholic boy who goes to Catholic school, and I'm not gonna drink alcohol.
Alright, kiddo. You're not drinking that, so I'm just gonna take Damon's beer. Bring it back over with me.
Just gonna sit
All
here
right,
quietly.
fellas.
Cheers.
Can all of you roll me 1d20? Do you know how to roll in this?
On the side for everyone,
Not?
right underneath the ruler, there'll be a dice. And
John rolls an 18. Dorothy rolls a 9. If you want to know how to
Uh-huh.
roll, it's /R
19.
space 1d20. Like that.
/R
Yep, /R space 1d20.
D20.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh wait, are we rolling at?
Yeah, no, everyone's rolled. So, Damon feels a pain in the bottom of his foot. He looks down and he sees a rat scurry off into the distance.
Ah, bloody hell.
What?
Hate rats.
Oh my god.
Thor looks at the rat passing by. Oh, bloody hell, I thought we got them cleared out. Sorry about that, kid. Here's another round on the house for you. That'll take the pain away.
But
I'll
he
take
doesn't
the
drink it,
kids.
isn't it?
I'm not drinking that.
Then
Alright,
what do
take
you
that.
feel like drinking?
Stop taking the kids.
You do know you're in a bar,
I'm
right?
on my 4th now.
Give me a cup of water and I'll be fine.
Cup of bloody hell, you might as well just drink out the sink in the bathroom. Alright.
At least
then.
I'm a sarsaparilla, kid.
Hold on a second. Yeah, he cleans up a
Root beer.
mug. Cleans up a mug with his apron. He slides over a pint of water to Damon.
Thanks. Feel hydrated. Yay.
At least put a orange wheel or something in that, kid. Come on.
All right then. So, is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
Does the bartender sell root beer?
Bartender sells anything you want, mate. This is the Falling
Oh, mate.
Icarus, a
Mate,
bar
I'm
of
gonna
bars.
go over and order myself a nice 2 pints of root beer.
Nice super. Yeah, I like your style, Firefighter. Here you go. As he slides
Thanks,
over the
mate.
beers towards you, he takes a look at you and he measures you up as a bit of a man of respect, maybe a man who likes to do manly things. He looks at you. Do you like hunting, Firefighter?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Take a look at that. He points up behind him with his thumb to where you can see a mounted head of a bear on the wall. I just caught that last bloody week. You see that over there? And he points over towards the fireplace. That's his mum that I got as well at the same day. All with yeah, he does look a bit scruffy, doesn't he? But yeah, I don't know. He's got something to him. I quite like it. I figured he makes a good headpiece for the bar. Anyway, like I said, and he looks over behind the bar behind him. He's got a load of certificates that he mounts proudly, laminated in golden frames. Fake gold, by the way, just painted. And in the frames, you can see that there's certificates for multiple hunting championships, shotgun, clay pigeon, that kind of thing. He's quite fond of his shooting, his hunting. He's like, yeah, I don't go anywhere without my shotgun. And he pulls out a shotgun shell out of his pocket. Oh, what's that doing there? And he puts that on the bar, hoping to impress everyone around him.
Can I?
Boy, is that real?
Oh, you
What's
could
that?
you bet your ass that's real, chef.
Wait, was it a shell or is it a full shotgun?
There was a shotgun shell he pulled out of his pocket.
Ah, okay.
He says, I don't go
Oh,
anywhere
I wanna
without
s-
my shotgun.
I want to
Always
see
keep
the
it
rest
close
of
by.
it, mate.
See the rest
Sounds
of it?
best.
You want to see the whole thing, Fafa? I knew you would, mate. You're a man
Don't
of
just show us the crumbs.
You're a man of fine taste. Actually, I've got it right. And he ducks under the bar to get something. But before anything can happen, before he comes back up, someone at the bar cries out, Barkeep, what are you doing? Turn off the music, turn off TV, what's going on? The barkeep four, he raises up, oh bloody hell, what's going on? He bangs his head. You can't be startling me like that. Anyway, he looks for the remote, picks it up, he starts turning up the TV. On the TV, there's a news report going on. A female reporter dressed in a suit is being frantically followed by a cameraman as she runs towards what looks like a familiar streets that you all know within this neighborhood, but something's different. The streets are set ablaze, and there are people panicking, screaming. You can barely make out what's on the screen, for the cameraman is shaking as he runs, trying to keep up with the reporter. The reporter talks about how she's unsure, but it sounds like there's a protest or something like that happening within the streets, for there is masses of people, but she doesn't quite understand what's going on because it doesn't make sense. There are no signs, the people acting strangely, and it just sounds like chaos. A police officer with a megaphone looks at the reporter, puts his megaphone down, and says, "Lady, get out of here right now! You need to get out of the streets!" And before anything can happen, the cameraman seems to have lost his footing. He starts screaming. The camera hits the floor, cracking the screen, and before you know it, the transmission, the live feed, is cut.
Well,
Well, I'm off duty still, so.
now that's some
Dorothy kind
news.
of perks up a bit. What the hell was that?
Oh no, I think he's had one
Puts
too
his
many
finger to the
pants.
side.
I think he should have followed the kids' route and went with a pint of water instead.
Are we
Where
all
are my
drunk?
parents? Where are my parents? Freaking out.
Anyway, put the jukebox back on. Keeping this ain't a dead bar. It's a lively one. What would you guys like to do?
Can I roll perception to see? Because he brought out a shotgun shell, and I thought he was gonna bring something out from underneath the bar. Can I see if he might have a shotgun in the bar?
You can ask him.
All right. I kind of cross my legs a little bit and try to peer over the bar countertop, and nervously kind of lean back a bit. She got there.
Hey, so you're a woman of fine taste as well, are you? See, this bar attracts all kinds of good characters, I can tell. Anyway, he goes into... Anyway, as I was saying, of course, you wanted to see the masterpiece. He ducks down and he pulls up a 12-gauge shotgun onto the bar. Inscribed on the side of the barrel is the name Eleanor. Maybe the name of the gun, or it may be a name of an old love, old flame, who knows. He goes, yep, I don't go anywhere with this one. Saved my life plenty of times in the woods, this has.
Nice piece you got there, mate.
Right,
Speechless.
it is. You want to hold it? You want to hold it? And he just shrugs it towards you.
Don't mind if I do.
Fuck
Bloody
me?
grab it
That's
and
dangerous. I'm out.
Inspect it. Oi, kid, do you wanna have a go?
You wanna have a go?
No guns for him.
Go on, shoot something with it then if you want.
There we
The
go. I hand it over
barkeep
to
clearly
the
is
kid.
not fully there in the head. He's a bit of a reckless character.
He's been
I'm gonna
partaking
walk-
along with his patrons.
I'm gonna walk away from this table and just
Oh, suit yourself, kid.
be next to the chef.
Suit yourself.
Actually, cook.
Well, what you got for me to shoot?
I don't know, try shooting a dartboard or something.
What am I shooting?
The dartboard.
Oh, man.
It's over to the right.
Ready for a bullseye.
Oh boy. They're gonna
Alright.
shoot something.
You gotta close
Let's
the
hide
door.
here.
Alright, what am I rolling? I'm aiming for the...
Are you sure you
Just give me a 1d20.
Maybe not in the bar where there's people.
Maybe- maybe
I'll do it
shoot
with
that
disadvantage
with
because I'm
people.
on my 4th beer.
Oh.
So you
Okay.
clumsily put the shotgun butt onto your shoulder and you have to readjust it
okay.
because you keep swaying. But somehow, as you're kind of trying to get your bearings, you just kind of hiccup and fire the gun at the same time, and you end up just slam dunking all the ball bearings into the bullseye. Everyone starts cheering and raising their glasses in your impossible feat.
Woo!
One of the guys
Dorothy
at
kinda-
the table goes, you just won the game, buddy. Well, how'd you do that?
Ah, mate, just all skill. It's all skill.
Here in the Fallen Icarus, we have a bet. We have a wager. You take 3 darts, and you try and hit the bullseye with it. If you get the bullseye, you get a prize. You just slam dunked with the shotgun. Here, have this. He gives you a green herb.
Ugh. I'll
good
have that. Oi, barkeep, where's the rest of the ammo for this bad boy?
Right in my pockets. Give it back here, and I'll reload it.
Ah, alright. I'll hand it back over. Sort of
take-
like hesitantly.
Ford takes the shotgun from you. He's about to load a shot into it. When...
Uh-oh.
Yes. Let me just get this.
The typing
Let me
is
just get this-
intimidating.
Oh no.
That's not me typing.
Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun, dun.
Oh
Might be
boy.
tiny.
What the hell is that?
When one of the drunks, so people come and go, people tend to leave and enter the bar as the night goes on. And one of the people who end up coming to the bar, he seems a bit out of it. He's been drinking a bit too much. He's already started the party a bit early before coming to the Falling Icarus. He walks up to the barkeep. Barkeep! Ugh. Where's the pisser again? And the barkeep Thor, he has no patience for this character because he does this every single day. You know bloody well where the pisser is. You come here every day asking the same bloody question. It's behind me and to the left. And while you're at it, tell the guy who's been in there for the past 3 hours, if he wants to stay in there, if you want to come in here as well, you need to pay to use the facilities. And the guy kind of just casually just nods and waves him off and then goes off into the bathroom.
Alright, where were we?
Is there anything anyone wants to do?
I'm probably gonna. Oh, go on.
I'll
sorry.
go to
Uh,
talk to the kid.
Talk to the kid.
I will stay close to this person because I can't find my parents.
All right.
This is not the place where you should be, you know?
So while
Sounds
Thor,
ominous.
while Thor, yeah, go on, continue this conversation. We'll see where this goes. So what are you doing here?
You saw that dumb guy? You stay here, you become like him.
I'm not stupid. I understand that drinking is bad for you.
Stay with me, kid. I'll
You
help
gonna-
you find your parents.
Yeah, I need to find my mom and dad. They abandoned me. I don't know where they are.
As you're having the conversation, 3 police cars just whiz right by the bar. You could see them through the windows. The lights, the red and blue, just illuminating the dark streets as they just shoot on by, completely drowning out the noise.
Woo!
Yeah, drowning out the noise of
kinda
the
nudge.
jukebox and everyone's chatter with their sirens as they just whiz right past the bar.
I nudged
Did
John
the
for a
dude that
second.
come in look a bit off to you guys? Like, did anyone get a look at him?
Thor looks outside the window while he's
No.
polishing another mug. He goes, bloody hell, that's like the 8th time this night I've seen a police car whiz by. What's going on today?
Might have to do with something that happened on the TV.
Nah, times are changing. Not like good old days. People making a big deal out of nothing, I bet.
Well, let's hope everyone's okay then.
Well, I hope
Dorothy.
everyone's alright.
Dorothy kind of takes like a sip of her drink a little bit.
Yeah,
Gags, passes it to John. It's on me, buddy.
Ah, cheers. Downing my
John's out of it. So John's incapacitated, like not incapacitated, he's very intoxicated right now. He's swaying from side
I
to side.
think we should stop giving him drinks.
He's having a very hard time maintaining his balance. Well, and Thor
Fuck
loves,
you. That's
Thor
like
loves
get
this.
another
He's like,
free beer.
now that's how you come to a bar, little one. You need to take some notes from him. You'll go far in life, I bet.
Do you have any? Oh, do you guys serve food here by any chance? I'm starving.
Yeah, no food. This is a bloody bar. What are you talking about? Come here to drink. Come here to
What
drink.
about some nuts, mate?
You want
Have
something to
some
eat? You should
action,
ask
just give
that. You
us
should
some
ask that
nuts.
chef over there. He'll fix you up something.
Hey chef, you got any?
Sup?
Got any food on you? I kind of feel like
Got
a
any
fucking
food?
rat. You got any food?
I got these sandwiches
Good.
wrapped up.
Do you have any,
Yeah.
like, maybe a creme brulee by any chance, mate, in those?
You got a sandwich in that coat of yours?
Got gum?
Oi, kid,
Oh,
you got a
got
packed
gum.
lunch? You got
I
a
kind
packed
of-
lunch by any chance?
I break the.
No,
is
I
it a
ate
strip
it.
of gum or is it like a
Ah.
hard gum?
Hard gum. For
Alright.
hard boil.
I take the piece of gum and I kind of try to crack it and then hand a little piece out towards Damien. Here, that'll wash out any alcohol you drink.
Hey guys,
I
what's
won't
this
tell
thing
your
coming
parents.
towards us? Another person trying to come.
Ah,
in.
mate.
Thor's getting ready. Thor's loving how drunk the firefighter is right now, and he's getting ready to load some more shells into the shotgun for him to crack off.
Yeah, come
But as
on,
he's
baby,
doing
come
that-
with me.
The bell of the door rings, diddling, and there's a character at the door. Thor looks at his watch. There it is, about time. Yeah, it's always time for Dylan coming out for as usual. Let's see, what are you having this time? Bit of red cordial as usual, mate. Dylan doesn't say anything. He just walks slowly, shambling rather. Maybe just like the previous guy before. This guy was about on the drinking a bit too soon. He's got his head down, looking at the floor. You're right, mate. I said you want some red cordial. He pours it out. He puts it on the bar ready for him. But he doesn't do anything.
This fella stinks.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised, but he actually smells better today than usual. So Thor goes up to him. Normally Dylan's quite a chatty character, but this time he's not saying anything. So Thor goes, "You're right, mate. What's going on?" Before he can say anything, Dylan lunges over the bar counter, grabs Thor, and bites deeply into his neck.
Oh shit!
Holy
mate.
shit!
Jesus!
Thor lets out a scream, and he fires off one of the shots into the ceiling, sending dust and debris onto the bar as he's on the floor wrestling with this zombie before Thor goes limp. Roll for initiative.
Ah,
No.
Oh shit.
What's
dude.
happening?
What's that?
So if you click on your character, in the top left of the screen, you should be able to
Nick,
see...
Lee, turn down the music.
Ah,
It's really
yeah,
loud.
yeah, no problem. How's that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
good.
better.
That's
Do you have
Do
your
I get to keep
Chrome
that 20?
or Firefox sound on max on your volume mixer? Is that why? Is it not on max?
I think it's on max. Let me have a look real quick. It's on max.
Alright.
Alright, no worries.
Um,
So, if
Do
you
I
click
get
on
to
your...
keep that 20 I rolled.
Yeah, for sure. So click on your character, and on the top left of your screen, just above the pool table, you should be able to see an initiative button. If you click on that, you should be able to get an initiative roll.
Did it.
Did it?
Done.
Good
Yep.
job, fellas. Good job. All right. So what do we got? How do I get the initiative border? up,
It
Ren?
looks like an eye.
Sorry. What? How do I get the turn order? The thingy majiggy.
It looks like an eye on your left-hand corner in the toolbox.
In the toolbox.
An eye? Oh, it looks like a clock. Sorry.
Clock. Oh, good job. Nice. Nice.
And then you just click the gear again, and you can go click order by descending.
Order by descending. Brilliant. So how do I get the initiative for the zombies?
You just click on it and go right click on it and go add turn.
Ah, brilliant. Where's that? Add turn. There we go. Good stuff.
And then you just type in it.
I'll tell you what, I will put him.
Is there a bloody train outside?
It's soundtrack from Resident Evil Remake. Alright, fellas. You have nothing. You start off with nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. No. But I will preempt this fight with a warning. Nothing is certain, however, except for one thing. In this campaign, one of you is destined to die.
Oh,
Doesn't mean
really?
everyone's
Right?
gonna die.
Right.
It doesn't mean everyone's gonna
I
die.
thought you were just
However,
like-
one of you will be dead by the end of this campaign. And it can happen at
This
any
section
time.
or the campaign?
Spoilers.
In the campaign, it can happen at
Spoilers.
any time. So, take
Wait.
every encounter as it's your last one. Because it might just be. I hope not, though. Alright, so. Tiny, it's your go. The zombies ripping into Thor. You're hearing indescribable chewing sounds that you didn't even think were possible to be made from underneath the bar. You can't see it, you can only hear Thor being chewed to pieces by this person, this his friend Dylan. What do you want to do?
I'll grab this chair and throw it at a zombie.
You're gonna grab the chair and throw it. Alright, so I don't know how to do throwing mechanics.
Dex?
It's a dex?
Yeah.
Alright, so Tiny, if you give me a dexterity check. So if you just click on dexterity in your character sheet, it should roll dexterity for you.
Alright.
A 9. Just barely. You pick up the stool and you throw it, and just by the side of it, it kind of hits Thor's unconscious body and the zombie at the same time. Just ka-clunk, clumsily landing on both of them.
I'm sorry, Thor.
1d4.
1d4. Can you give me a 1d4 roll, mate, for damage?
Yeah, all improvised weapons are 1d4.
Alright.
Unless you choose otherwise.
How do I roll that again?
So slash R
Slash
space
R.
1d4.
1d4.
Alright. 3. Oh, it does 3 damage. Most of the stool ended up landing on the zombie, but I think you knocked out one of the teeth of 4 in the process.
Oh god, Thor.
Alright, Damon, your turn. So guys, I want you to use your surroundings. So you can pick up items to use as weapons as well. You don't have to be throwing everything or punching the zombie, God forbid. You can pick up anything that you see in this and we'll use a relevant weapon in its place. So for example, I'll give this to you for free. You could use the pool cue as a club.
Well,
But you don't
first
even have to
I
fight.
I would advise that we should leave. That we should leave and go somewhere else. Probably go to the cops.
Opting to leave. Nice. Okay.
Opting to leave. I'll probably just. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Just
So are you just gonna stand there and be like, let's get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I'm probably gonna bother Dorothy and be like, let's get out of here.
Okay, so Damon tugs on Dorothy's skirt. Let's get out of here. This is crazy.
I kind of, in a protective manner, kind of put one arm around Damon, kind of pulling him away from the scene that's happening by the bar.
Oh, I see.
And it's gruesome, but I'm trying not to look myself, but meaning of survival.
Can't help but sneak a peek. Alright,
Yeah.
John Brace. You'll go. What's going on?
No need to be a coward, kid. I'm just gonna like jump over the thing and I'm gonna push the zombie. Like, gonna like push it down. Like,
Well, like, hold the zombie
like, onto
down.
that overthrow it. No, like push it down. Then just shove.
Oof.
So it's a strength.
Okay, give me a strength check then, man.
Alright, give me a sec.
Meanwhile, the zombie's gonna try and resist your shove himself.
Ooh!
Ooh!
Get fucked.
No
zombie.
chance. The zombie is absolutely pinned down to the ground by John's superior firefighter strength, slash with a bit of aid from the booze. He's most likely just kind of leaning, like lying on him really more than anything. But
Yeah.
whatever, it's working. The zombie's completely pinned to the floor, and the zombie's trying to claw both at Thor and both at John at the same time, undeciding on who to sink his teeth into next.
Alright, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna pick up the shotgun.
Ooh, he's gonna pick up the shotgun. All right. So you
Is
find
it
the
loaded?
shotgun or a smoking barrel on the floor next to Thor's unconscious and ripped apart body. There's a shotgun right next to him. So if we go with let's give you a weapon. I want to say I settled on a heavy crossbow, the heavy crossbow template. So can you give yourself the heavy crossbow?
Yeah,
And
hold
then you
on,
can just
I'm on it.
just rename it the shotgun or something like that. Alright, so it's the zombie's turn now. So being pinned down by the firefighter, he tries to struggle off him. So he rolls for strength once more to try and throw him off. Just barely misses it, but he kind of loosens John's grip on him for just momentarily before John's dead weight just collapses back on top of him, keeping him pinned.
Settle down, buddy.
Alright, Dorothy, you'll go.
Oh my god, my dog's sorry. At first I was gonna go, or Dorothy appears like she's leaning forward to try to grab one of the heavy glass mugs off the bar top, but instead she looks behind her at the pool table. Seeing that one of the pool cues is still lying dormant on top, she grabs it, still with Damon kind of near her, and looks to Tiny and then John again. What the hell's going on? She shouts, and then she just grabs the pool cue. So
Nice,
she has
okay.
something.
Alright. So I'll just give you a club weapon right now. There you go. So in your character sheet you should see a club now. So whenever you go to attack with that, it will automatically just click that and it'll roll for you.
Sweet, thank you.
Right, Tiny! Back to you, buddy. What's going on? But wait! Before it's your turn, next to you, the room, the bathroom, you hear a scream coming from within it. What would you like to do?
Oh crap. The hell is going on in the toilet? I'll grab this glass, jump over here. I'll help you, boy! Smash the zombie head.
Boy!
Glass.
Alright, nice. Give me a dex check then. Oh no, rather give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah.
I like how we're all minus with strength.
Oh!
Sorry.
As you go to pick up the glass, to slam it on the zombie's head, Thor isn't the most clean person in the world. He doesn't really care much for drying off his glasses after he washes them, and so he just left it in kind of like a soapy lava, and it just slips out of your hand and smashes onto the floor in the process. So you just kind of stand there with just a load of glass on the floor, looking at Thor and the zombie being pinned by John. Alright, Damon. what
Come
would you like
on,
to do?
kid, do something.
Well, I'm going to to try to advise Dorothy to use the pool club and try to smack the zombie in the head with it, or try to help at least.
Hit him!
I would try to advise her. Try to advise her to do
Nice.
that.
Come on, kiddo, block the door or something.
So would you like to do anything yourself, or are you just going to stand to the side and not be a part of this?
Block that bathroom door.
I feel like as a curious child, I would head towards the bathroom door.
Ooh,
Oh no.
it's up to you.
But with my instincts of what's just happened in front of us, I would try to block the bathroom door.
Okay, so do you want to move to the bathroom door and kind of block it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use a chair, kid. Grab a chair.
I'll use the chair.
John, your turn, buddy.
Alright, now
going on?
that's sorted. John gets the shotgun, puts it to good old Dylan's head. Pulls the trigger.
Oh, so then, roll with advantage for the shotgun as it's right. I'll tell you what, yeah, just go for it. Your chances are you're going to hit him.
Like, so yeah, like my foot's like on his, like on his scapula, like in through his shoulder blade, just like right on
Your
it.
foot kind of cracks into the bone as you put your pressure onto it.
Nothing personnel.
Right.
Am I using strength or dex for this?
No, I thought you were going to shoot with your shotgun. I'll give you the scapula stomp. Give me that sweet shotgun roll. Ooh, with advantage. It makes it. All right then. Roll for damage. So, it was a good thing that John was right point
Bunk
blank
shot.
with the zombie, as his intoxication is starting to catch up with him now. As he pulls the trigger, he hiccups once more, this time messing up his aim, and it just kind of clips the top of the zombie's head, scalping it somewhat. You can kind of see his brain matching cracked bone as a result of the blast.
Oh my god.
And it shoots
I'm
a load of
sleeping
buckshot
tonight.
into the floor instead.
So is this like a 2-round shotgun?
No, it's a single shot.
Like, I mean, how many shells can it hold?
Right now,
Reloading.
the shotgun's empty. You have to find more shotgun shells somewhere else.
Alright. As my bonus action, can I search good old Thor for
You
any
can.
shells?
All right, nice. Searching Thor, you find that he's got 4 shotgun shells on his person in his pockets.
Alright, well I picked them up. I can't load them yet.
Nice. All right. It's the zombie's turn. Unfazed by the shot, he just kind of tries to struggle and wrestle you off again.
So he's done a strength, trying to break me free.
Yep. So
Alright, I'll get
roll
my
strength.
Alright, buddy. Oh.
Just barely, you lose this. The zombie
Oh wait.
manages to kind of.
Oh wait, I did it wrong.
What did you do?
I clicked my. That's okay.
That's alright, okay. Alright, so as you've got your foot on the zombie's scapula, your foot kind of pushes more into it, but as your foot pushes deeper into his body, you kind of lose your footing on the zombie, and he's able to kind of squirm and dislocate his arm out and tussle you off of him. You're now lying on the floor as a result of it, as he's starting to crawl towards you instead. Alright, Dorothy,
It's not my day.
what do you want to do?
Howdy. At first, seeing that demon has kind of run away from me, I kind of scream, "Wait, no!" But it's already too late because all this shit's happening. There's a shotgun blow.
Yep.
Suddenly, there's a crack of bones, and using the the club pool cue I have, I kind of push my weight over the bar top a little bit and see that the zombie is now crawling. And in a moment of haste, I use it and I kind of just stab it down towards its head.
Ooh!
To try to hold it.
Alright then, so can you
Brutal.
roll that club for me then, and give me an advantage roll, because he's on the floor focused on someone else.
This is the advantage I get.
Yeah, you just roll it. It gives you 2 rolls, so we'll just go with the highest number.
Oh, is it going? I'm clicking club and it's not going.
Huh. Strange, it should. Let me have a look. Maybe I messed it up.
It's
Hold
still
on.
an editing, I think that's why.
I probably bollocksed it. So if you go into equipment...
I'm looking at Yeah.
click club. Why is that not working?
What are you
Oh wait, there you go. I rolled it. You can either take that roll if you want, or you can roll it yourself. If you look in your attacks and spell casting, you'll see the club there in the in that section, just above the equipment section.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. No, actually. Yeah, I'll take the 12.
You take a 12. All right, then you hit. All right, so if you just click the word club in the chat where it says 12-9, and then you've got the word club underneath it, just click that to do the damage to him.
Or the club word.
Yeah, so you see in the chat where it says Pyschadelicsnake GM 12-9, and then club underneath it, +1.
Yeah, which one?
Just click the club, the word club. Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
So the zombie is kind of, as the shot of Randrin's shotgun took off the scalp of the zombie, it kind of messed with some nerve endings, and it's causing his head to kind of jitter from side to side very quickly. And as a result, you had a hard time effectively striking his head, but you still managed to kind of poke his brain matter a little bit, doing a little bit of damage.
God.
Alright, oh, whoops. Boom. Okay, Tiny. You're up, buddy.
I'm being shocked from seeing the skull crack. I come here, take one of the door's picture,
Oh, I should move my.
bring it here, and smash it into the zombie's head.
What are you taking?
Thor's picture in the golden frame.
Yeah, okay. It's just a picture of Thor. He's got his hand on his side and a big thumbs up, stepping on a bear carcass. And he's just raised out above Dylan's head. So give me a strength check once more. Yes, that hits. Okay, and then roll me 1d4.
D4.
Yeah. Oh, pfft, nice! So you get it, you turn it right in your hand, so the one of the corners of the frame is just facing right on the back of the zombie's head. You lift it up and you just drive all of you. You've got good form as well. You kind of just you snap your hips down as well at the same time to just maximize the amount of damage on the zombie's head, just pinning him into the floor with the frame. Nice, good stuff. All right, so.
Good one, Chef.
On to
God,
Damon.
I'm not sleeping
So Damon is
tonight.
standing next to the door. Did you have a chair next to the door, Damon?
I did, yes.
You do, okay.
Like
Yeah.
under
So-
like the handle.
Like under the handle, yeah.
So on the other side of the door, you could kind of hear some form of slimy kind of sound effect, kind of like wet feet on a bathroom floor as they're kind of making their way towards you. You feel it quicker, kind of get louder and louder, and suddenly the door just slams forward in front of you, pushing you to the side and making the chair shake. Let's have a look. Can you give me a strength check, Damon?
No!
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 because of the chair.
Okay.
This zombie is strong.
Oh god, how do I do that again?
Come on,
So
kid, trust
on
him.
your
man.
character sheet, just go onto
Yeah.
abilities and then click on strength, STR.
It'll be on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, right on the left side.
Got it.
Ooh, it was a good shot, 14, but just so I'm not bullshitting anyone, if you could see there is an 18 on my dice.
Oh,
The zombie
shit.
just goes,
No.
"Brah!" Smashes the door open, the chair goes flying, it hits Thor right in the head while he's unconscious still. and in the door frame, from the absolutely completely splintered door frame, there is, if I could get him, another zombie.
I swear to god, if it's like fucking 100. I busted.
Seeing the zombie, Damon freaks out and jumps to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Alright, so back to you, John.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna take one of the shells, reload it.
Fast as possible.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna reload the shotgun, but then I'm gonna like stomp my feet and try to pin the zombie again so it can't move.
Pin the
Like,
zombie again so it can't
like,
move.
yeah, in between his shoulder blades, so it's like arms can't really move too well.
Okay, give me another strength check.
Alright, do it there properly this time.
Oh,
Yay.
again, you put your firefighting boots, your work boots firmly on him, mate. This zombie ain't going nowhere. You've got him pinned and he snarls and hisses at you. His head again twitches it uncontrollably fast as it tries to look up at you.
Not today, buddy.
So now it's the zombie's turn. Dylan, in a fit of rage, tries to shake you off of him once more. Can you give me a strength check, please?
Certainly can.
Ooh, but again, he's pinned down by that superior firefighter strength, mate. He's going no place. Alright, Dorothy, your turn. What would you like to do?
Seeing that that guy's probably gonna die, and seeing the sort of reaction he makes when his head is damaged, I kind of still in a panic turn to see Damon and the other zombie coming out of the bathroom. Since this zombie's already pretty much hanging on by whatever string it has left, I'm gonna rush towards the bar and with my pool cue kind of send myself over it to try to stab at this zombie.
So you're going to jump over the bar? Like run and jump over the bar towards the zombie? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Are you like behind the bar?
Yeah, because I stabbed the one that you guys are.
Okay, can you give me an acrobatics check for that jump then?
Yes.
Woo!
Nice, you jump with your cue raised above your head as you come towards the zombie in the doorway. Would you like to attack him?
Instead of stabbing, I'm just gonna kind of hit him in the head.
Ooh, okay. So can you roll
Love
your
him.
club, please, under your attacks and spell casting?
Go on, waitress. Yeah.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice. As you come down, the momentum of your jump, launching off of the bar, you just slam the center of the cue straight into the middle of the zombie's head. You roll for damage. Just click on the club. The zombie's already brain dead as it is, though, and he doesn't quite feel it. However, he is left dazed.
Dazed.
He is left dazed
Grab
from
the
just
chair
the
and
amount of
towards-
speed that cue hit him. All
I
right.
kind of look.
So Tiny, your go. What would you like to do, buddy?
Alright. I'm still panicking about how this zombie isn't dead yet. So I try to find the heaviest thing around myself.
Grab
and
the
I find it.
bear.
Thor's cough.
You're
I lift Thor's up.
Are you lifting up Thor?
Against the zombie.
You're lifting up Thor and you're gonna drop him on the zombie.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
roll?
Alright, can you give me a strength check, please,
He's
for that?
unconscious.
Is this how you treat him for his free drinks?
You're a cold one, chef. I'll give you
Picks
that.
up a 10. As you try to lift up Thor, unfortunately Thor, like I said in the beginning, he's shorter than most people, but he's wider too, and you kind of struggle as you lift him. You've kind of got him clumsily, kind of like you're carrying like your bride after you're taking her to the bedroom or something. You can't quite lift him above your head. You kind of just got him with your chest a little bit like this. What would you like to do with him? Would you like to just drop him on the body, or on the zombie, or what?
I would drop him.
Okay, you're just gonna drop him like a boulder on Dylan then. So can you just give me a 1d4 anyway?
3?
Yeah, 3. So being that Thor again is wider than most people, he kind of hits with an impact and absolutely crushes the zombie, pinning him in place along with John's footprint. All right, Damon, your turn.
Well, I would like to
That's-
know my surroundings. Like, what's going on around me? Around, like, the bar. What can I pick up as, like, a weapon or something? Or
What can you
something to
pick up
protect
as a weapon?
myself.
Okay, so
something to protect myself.
next to John, you take a moment to scan the bar and wanting to try and help in some way. To the pool table, you also see a second pool cue, but you also see a load of the balls used to play the game. You figured if you use some kind of material, you could use some kind of sling to launch the balls towards your targets. Next to John, you see there's a bunch of darts on the bar next to him. You could use those to throw towards your target as well. At the fireplace, you get the idea that you could use the bear rug as a sort of net, trying to throw it on top of someone as a ways of incapacitating them.
How close is the zombie to Damon?
Yeah.
Like, is Damon within
Like
reach?
right
Like,
next to me.
or is it
Probably
like
a couple
around?
feet.
So Dorothy is like face to face with the zombie. She's pushed Damon out of the edge. Damon's kind of jumped back from the zombie, and Dorothy kind of jumped in place of
Okay,
her
no
as she attacked the zombie with her cue.
Yeah, just in case of attack of opportunity.
So right now, Perla is Damon's disengaged, so he can walk, he can run
Yeah.
around and do what he wants without fear of being attacked. Dorothy's got the aggro of this zombie.
Grab a weapon, kid.
I feel like I would get the. I'll run over and get the. What's it called? The pool club.
The
what's
pool
it
cue, yeah. So we'll
Cue?
just use it as a
Cue, cue.
club. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like Dorothy uses. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so
Grab that.
I'll put that in your character thingy as well. Wait, no, that's Dorothy. My bad. Damien. Give me a second, and there we go. So you now have a club. You reach over and you pick up the cue. It's about twice the size of you in terms of length. You kind of hold it awkwardly in your hand.
I'll try to go over and help Dorothy. I'll try to whack it like a piñata almost. Well,
Okay.
my character does play baseball. He kind of sucks at it. He'll try to whack it upside the head with it.
Okay, so you take the
Yeah.
cue and you kind of look at Dorothy in the sense of an example of how to handle the situation. So you pick up the cue and you join in with the bashing of the zombie in the bathroom. So
Club with him.
roll the club for me, please, in your attacks and spellcasting in the character sheet.
Okay. Oh shoot! I can't. What am I clicking? again?
So if you go into
You
your
just
character,
click the club.
if you go into your character sheet and then you go in the middle, you'll see a section called attacks and spellcasting. There should be a club there. Club +1, 1d4 minus 1
Oh, I see
bludgeoning.
it.
If you click that,
Okay.
nice, good
There we
job.
go.
All right, a 6. So, I tell you what, I'll give you advantage because the zombie's dazed. So you manage to take advantage of the zombie's brain dead paralysis, and you just whack him with the with the cue. So can you just click the club? There you go. 2. Oh, nice. Managing to do 2 damage
Got
to
more
him
than me.
instead of the 1.
Good job.
All right. So the zombie in the bathroom kind of is taking all of these blows to the head, but is able to spend their turn kind of gathering their mobility again and their consciousness, their will to feed once more. Back to John.
Alright, I don't need this no longer, so the shotgun's loaded. So what I'm gonna do is be like, oi, waitress, this is yours now. So I throw the shotgun to Dorothy, hoping she
But
catches
is
it.
the
Dorothy,
safety on
can
or
you
off?
give me a dexterity check to catch that, please?
Please catch it for the love of God. Oh my God.
I hope. 30. No.
Oh no!
Is the safety off?
Dorothy has just come back just coming off of the adrenaline high of jumping off of the bar and slamming the zombie in the head with the cue. John mutters some gibberish in drunken ease that she doesn't quite understand, and before she knows it, a hunk of metal flies right past her head and clobbers the zombie. Doing, can you give me a 1d2, Renton, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for almost hitting me with a shot.
Doing 2 damage again, knocking the zombie in the head, but he's still aware of his surroundings now.
Alright, so that was my bonus action. As my main action, I'm gonna do, with one foot on its back, I'm gonna get my other foot and just smash it into its head.
All right, give
Trying
me a
to do this
strength.
the old-fashioned way.
Give me a strength, mate. We're going for a curb stomp. With advantage. Oh, absolutely devastating. So I tell you what.
It'll be 1d4 plus strength.
I tell you what. I'd say give me 2d4s. I tell you what. No, just double it. Just double the 1d4.
D4 strength.
1d4, nice, so that does 8 damage, alright, so as the zombie is just pinned by this bold dwarf's body on the floor, unconscious, John lifts up his boot and just stomps it cleanly on the skull of the zombie, absolutely just going through it. You can feel and hear a crack shoot up your leg as you feel as its skull gives way to your boot, doing massive damage. Good job.
It was actually meant to be 14 damage because I wrote equals 3, not plus 3.
Wait, what?
That's right. Because it was meant to be plus my strength, but it equaled 3. So
Oh,
it would
1d4.
have been 7.
Okay, tell you what,
So
mate.
it would have been 7 plus 14. It'll be
7 plus
14.
14.
It doesn't matter if it's dead.
No, I'll go with that. The zombie is absolutely pulverized. Your foot just went absolutely through his head, shooting a cascade of brain matter, skull, and muscle all over the bar. And your foot firmly plants, heel to toe, on the floorboard underneath the zombie's head. He is gone.
That's how we do it in Australia, buddies.
Are you Australian?
Good job. All right. Dorothy, it's your go.
Alright, how far did the shotgun land from me? Is it like right by my
The shotgun's right next to the zombie.
Didn't
shit.
it land in his face?
It hit him in the face and landed on the floor right next to the zombie.
Is
You
it
can use
in the room
bonus
or is
action
it
pick
kind
up.
of...
Sorry, what
Could
did you say,
I grab
Rendron?
it?
I was gonna say you could use bonus action to grab it.
Yeah, I'll allow you to pick it up.
Alright. So I'm gonna use a bonus action to pick up, and my main action is I'm gonna kind of, instead of just kind of aiming it towards its chest, I'm gonna almost stab it upwards towards its neck and chest area, like maybe around like right here.
So you're gonna kind of
and I'm
put it
gonna-
right into his,
Yeah.
right in contact with his neck, huh?
Right at the
All right.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down
What
with
would I
that.
roll?
Okay.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me get it for you right now. I'll put it into your thingy right now. It should be a heavy crossbow. Crossbow. Where are you? For some reason it's showing me monsters. I don't want monsters. Heavy crossbow. There we go. Alright, so in your character sheet now you should see a heavy crossbow and a club.
Alright.
So you jam the like a spear, you ram the shotgun barrel right into his neck, right underneath his chin. You pull the trigger. Can you give me a it should be called heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow roll with
There's
advantage.
2 of them.
My dog is losing his mind. Ugh. Yeah, can you
That's
like
good, right?
glue his mouth shut or something? Okay. 18, nice. Ooh, absolutely. So can you just do damage for me, please? 7. So it just blows a hole clean through his esophagus. However, all of the muscle from his neck is now gone. All that's left are just like the spinal cords, the vertebrae of his cervical spine. It's just attached in his head, and his head is kind of, and now he has no muscle support. His head is kind of like dangling from side to side, as it's trying to like keep you in its focus. Nice.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting. You did it.
There's another
You
scream
did it.
from Dorothy.
There's a Dorothy screams. I roll for scream. Okay, Tiny, you'll go, buddy. Your hands are slippy. What are you gonna be doing?
Oh god, this is too much for cowardly chef like me.
I just make sandwiches, okay?
So I turn this way just to not see the zombie head flash, but I see the zombie neck that is attached to his body. So I puke. Oh.
So you just throw up.
Oh god.
Okay, so you take 1 vomit damage for that, unfortunately.
Ew.
Brody.
Okay, Damon, you go, buddy. What'd you like to do?
Okay, so what's going on in front of me right now? So
In front of you-
just the
In front of you, Dorothy has just pinned a shotgun against the zombie in the bathroom's neck and just blown it absolutely to pieces. It's still alive, but it took a heavy hit just now. John has just stomped through the head of the zombie at the bar, killing him. We'll just say he's gone now, okay? Just for the sake of understanding. So right now there is only one zombie left to deal with.
How close is Dorothy to the zombie? Like, still like right in front of
Dorothy
him?
is right next to the zombie.
Ooh.
Probably sneak past my side, maybe. I stumble. Well, would I have stumbled back from the blow from the recoil? from the
Yeah,
shotgun?
I feel like
Yeah.
you would have. I kind of feel like I would try to knock down the zombie.
If you're
Try to
wondering
smack
whether or
him
not
with the
you can
knees.
fit into this fight, you absolutely can. I mean, you're a small child, so you have the ability to kind of fit into small areas pretty easily. So a door frame being occupied
Yeah.
by a person isn't a problem for you. You can get into that.
Ram it at its leg, kid. You can
I feel
do
like
it.
I would try to like
Trip it.
try to trip it onto the ground, so we could do the same thing that we did with the first zombie. I would try to like use the cue to
You're gonna attempt
break his
to knock
knees.
down the zombie.
yeah.
Okay, so
He
give
needs
me
to-
give me a strength check, and I will give you a +2 for using the Q as well. Oh, jeez. So you make it into the doorway, but the awkwardness of Dorothy kind of like be standing in the middle of it doesn't allow you to get a good swing of the Q. You kind of just you tap it against the zombie's leg, and it just remains unaffected by the attempt. Now it's the zombie's turn. The zombie's head kind of rocks back, and it somehow manages to kind of use the momentum by walking forward towards Dorothy
Jesus.
to throw its head forward towards you. And as it does, it opens its maws, and in the momentum of its head coming forward towards you, it goes to attack.
Ah.
Bring it in.
All right, I need to know what it does. Okay, let me just see the AC of Dorothy real quick. 12. Okay. So that's a +3 on that. Okay. And it
These
absolutely
arms are
lands.
heavy.
So as it swings like an axe head hitting some log on a wooden stump, its teeth just ram directly into your shoulder, and it just bites down, doing 4 damage to Dorothy.
I scream definitely this time, and I drop the shotgun and
Well done.
kind of try to. Oh, go on. Sorry. Yeah, shit, I forgot something. Great, I'm gonna die first.
Make sure that was 6. All right, awesome. John, your go, buddy.
All right. Is this good old tavern up to code? Is there like a fire, like thing where they got a fire extinguisher and like a fire axe by any chance in the case?
Sure. Looking around, you look just next to the just underneath Scruff's head, a severed head mounted on the wall. You see a fire extinguisher.
Is there an axe in there by any chance? Like they're in the case.
No axes, unfortunately.
No axe, fire extinguisher.
No, just a fire extinguisher.
That's alright. I'll do this old fashioned.
You do have some darts next to you to the right. If you zoom in on the right of the bar, you have some darts you can
Nah,
use.
mate. Sing double. No time for darts.
No time for darts.
Good
All
old
right.
fashioned flesh and blood.
All right, what's he doing then?
So I'm gonna run over. So I'm not gonna jump because I'm just gonna stumble and I'm gonna like run across the bar, so like chip it a little bit, like this.
As you
I'm
run,
gonna
you
be
knock
like
you
stand-
knock the side of the bar into your hip, but it kind of sends you in a 360 dizzy
Yeah.
spin. And you carry on
Yeah,
running
okay.
towards the door.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So and then, yeah, there we go. Like that. And then I'm gonna kick the zombie prone. So I'm gonna like
Okay.
just big boot.
Give me
through
a
its
strength
chest.
check then. I'm gonna say with advantage because you generated a lot of momentum stumbling towards the
like a charge.
Yeah, a bit of a warrior charge, mate. Generating some rage. All right, brilliant. You run straight there, and just with your leg firmly outstretched, you plant the zombie right in the chest, just ripping the zombie away from Dorothy. But in the process, his teeth were still stuck inside her shoulder. As you kick him off of her, he just grinds his teeth out of her shoulder, doing 1 damage to Dorothy. The zombie goes slamming into the back of one of the cubicles, doing. Can you give me a 1d4 on that, mate?
Plus strength, or just one?
Yeah, plus strength for sure. Doing 4 damage. So the zombie is now prone. The zombie's prone, just collapsed against the toilet, and its neck is just like snapped backwards. But its arms are outstretched, still trying to grope at whatever may be in front of it that it can't see. Dorothy.
All right, team. Now's your chance.
I'm gonna scream bloody murder for one, and at first I don't realize it's happening because it's all kind of a rush until it's literally dragging its teeth against my flesh. And there's another scream as I grasp at it, and I kind of stumble back, and I look to John, who's now kicked the zombie, and I'm kind of clutching at the bar counter, still screaming in pain.
So you're too busy being incapacitated by the. Okay. Whew, all right. Tiny, you'll go, buddy. You still vomiting? What's going on with you?
Oh God, I have to help them.
What? I have to join in?
If there is anything I can use.
No, at least be more helpful than the waitress and the
There's some
child,
darts.
buddy. Come on, get over here.
There's some darts.
There's a dart?
There's some darts. So if you look closely at the right of the bar, you can see there's some darts on the far right of the bar. There's some on the pool table. You can use the balls as sling ammo, so you can kind of use some fabric from your apron or something like that to form a sling. Or you could take the bear rug and use it as a net to throw it on top of the enemies. Or whatever your mind can come up with.
Let's get the balls.
Get the balls, mate.
Take the balls.
All right.
Run right here and throw it to the zombie's head.
Okay, so I'm gonna count that as a sling then. So you see the zombie just pinned against the bathroom. You think now's a good chance more than anything to get some heroic deeds now that it can't actually see you. You rip off a bit of your apron and you kind of form it into a sling, and you put an 8-ball right into the sling. You start waving it across your head to get some momentum. Let me just give you the sling real quick. Ba-dang! Alright, so in your character sheet you should see a sling in your attacks and spellcasting now. So if you just give me that, just click that, and we'll see what it does. Whoa, 12! The 8-ball just lands firmly into the exposed bonal spine of the zombie's neck. Can you click the sling in the chat where it says sling +5 to roll for the damage?
Do I put my temporary hit points?
4.
As the 8-ball just hits the zombie right in the exposed spine, it ends up shattering the cervical vertebrae, sending the head just flopping onto the floor. The arms outstretched kind of grope a little bit longer before they just lifelessly collapse to the zombie's side. And it seems the fight is over.
I need another beer.
Give me one more too.
Congratulations, guys! You survived your first encounter.
Did I really though?
Round of applause for the survivors chat. They did it. That was screen 1 of 28.
Help Dorothy.
Let's go.
28?
Bloody murder. Fucking hell! Woo!
Okay, so in the aftermath, the jukebox is turned off. Oh, I forgot about these dudes. They just ran away screaming. Alright, the patrons are all gone. You're the only ones left in the bar. 4 lies on the floor, completely unconscious, on top of what is it? Beheaded. Yeah, the beheaded zombie. There we go. And he's just a mess. He's got lacerations to his chest, to his neck, and he's lost a lot of his skin color. He's ghoulishly pale now. What'd you like to do?
Continue screaming.
He's not looking good. You alright there, buddy?
Fuck no, I'm not alright! Don't you see this? And I kind of pull my hand away. It's a mess of raw flesh now, what I would assume. And this kind of little tears going down where the zombie had grinded his teeth into my flesh. And I'm still screaming.
The
So
wound
just
material
whine about
from-
it. Grab a cloth.
As Dorothy pulls away her hand, exposing the wound, you can see what looks like initially bite marks, but they're viciously and aggressively dragged down towards like the top part of her chest as the zombie was ripped away, and the wound feels extremely hot and sensitive to the touch.
I'm still screaming.
Oh god, what can we do?
I'm just gonna be screaming.
Shit.
Fuck.
Well, at least tie it up. So, like, I'm gonna grab a cloth and just tie it around the wound, just sort of stop the bleeding.
Can we check
Alright,
the bathroom for
because I know
first
that was a
aid
lot of
spray?
stuff happening, I'm just gonna say, Randrin, you did get a green herb for winning the dart game, which is a curative item. It heals wounds.
Yeah. But we'd rather keep that for when we need it.
Alright! Alright! So,
I'm not using it.
alright, John, how are you gonna
I'm not
handle
giving you.
how are you handling the
I'm
wound?
not giving. So I suggest we rest up and then you can use your hit dice to recover.
Unfortunately,
Can we-
because this is an unsafe area, there is no rest here. You have a moment to catch your breath, but then we've got to push on. Would you like to do?
And then I sort of.
push.
Yeah, I do. I'll give her the herb.
Alright then.
Thank you. I was gonna
So-
say, could we check around for first aid?
The
Or
herb.
just,
So
throw
what do you
alcohol on
do?
it to
So
sterilize it?
Dorothy, John just gave you the herb. What would you like to do with it?
I'm gonna take it.
Take
I'm
it.
not dying.
So do you want to actually use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Okay, so Dorothy looks at the herb. She starts chewing on some of the leaves into kind of like a mushy pulp, and then she spits it out onto her hand and presses it into the wound of her shoulder. With each press, there's like this cold burn sensation. But after a while, it starts to soothe the wound and starts to cure some of the inflammation, curing you for four hit points.
So I'm
You're at 9.
regular because I was at 9 hit points.
Yeah, you should be at. Yeah, you go. All right. What else would you guys like to do?
Alright. Is this a real fireplace?
This is a real fireplace, which you could have used in
Then
the fight.
can I quickly check? Like, is there like a back room or something where he chops wood? I'm just looking for an axe.
No axes here, I'm afraid, buddy.
Well, where is he getting this wood from? I
Buys
like
it,
go-
mate.
I'll-
He gets it delivered,
I'll
mate.
go over to
Buys it.
Thork and be like,
Right.
why
Not
aren't
in
you
the
more
middle of the
frugal,
woods,
you
there's a
bastard?
So you shake Fork and he kind of comes back into consciousness somewhat and he looks at you. What do you say if I must have passed out from all the boozing?
Just want a bloody axe, mate. Let's-
An axe? What do you mean? Ain't no axes here.
Ah, go back to sleep. So I just pat
Go
him on
back
the
to
cheek.
Rest your
So
eyes.
you as you pulled him up to interrogate him by his apron straps around his neck, you let go and his head kind of thuds back onto the floor, knocking him out again.
Alrighty, well, I'm at least gonna go grab me. Yeah, I'll go grab me you know what? I'm gonna grab a chair. I'm gonna break a leg off.
Okay.
I'll actually
so-
just pick up the shotgun. I'm not gonna fucking keep it.
I gotta be honest, guys. No one's mentioning the shotgun.
Yeah, the shotgun.
Look, don't need
I'm
no
gonna
shotgun,
break the
mate.
chair leg. There's a shotgun on the floor.
Wait, you know what?
Give him the shotgun.
Wait,
He has
Absolutely.
it.
you gave me the
Now, I'll
herb,
tell you
I'm
what,
gonna
guys.
kind of-
Here's how it works. I'll give you one melee weapon. You get one melee weapon slot and one ranged weapon slot. So you can have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon if you desire.
Alright. Grabbing the shotgun, I give it to Damien. Alright, bud, you're a
Damon
man
gets
now.
the shotgun.
No.
And I hand
Alright.
over
Jesus.
the 3 remaining shells.
How
Okay.
about no?
You can
No,
choose to
mate,
accept
I like
it or not.
shove
Damon.
it
It's up
into
to
his
you.
hands. I shove it into his hands and I walk away.
Damon, are you
I'll
accepting the
keep
shotgun?
it. I'll keep it.
Damon will keep the
Isn't
shotgun.
it like
Alright.
twice your
Use it.
size?
Let me just
Alright,
let me
what's
just
this over here? What's
let me
this?
just put the crossbow into your thingy-majiggy. There you go. You got a new character sheet now.
Thanks.
No problem. Good
Can you
luck
see what
carrying
I'm-
that around. All right. So
Can
what do you
see
say,
I'm
Renton?
pinging? Can you see what I'm pinging?
No. Shift click.
Oh, that's that one.
Oh, you might want to turn off the turn order unless we're gonna fight.
Oh, is
again.
that fucking it? All right, there we go. Turn order's gone.
Shift click.
Try now.
I'm not ping. I'm not seeing it. Are you talking about the bottom right corner that you're standing next to?
Yeah.
That's
What's this?
That's the TV that the broadcast was coming from.
Alright,
It's like it's mounted at the corner at the top, like in the corner up high on the ceiling.
Alright, I'm gonna rip out at the power plug so I have some form of rope.
Rope. Ooh, nice. Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna grab that one. Alright, is there actually, instead of my bloody thing, is there like a fire plate, like a poker?
There's a poker.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
take
forgot those
that.
things exist.
Can I use that as a sword?
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you that. So if you just
Metal?
jam a sword, like jam a short sword into your.
Or a rapier.
Great sword plus 3.
That's no way. Is there a rapier actually? Because I like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rapier. So if
Rapier.
you just jam that into your character sheet, awesome. Tiny, what would you like to do, buddy? You just been kind of standing at Thorok's unconscious body.
I'll search this, and this to see if there is anything that the customer forgot before they left.
It seems the residents of Raccoon City, even in a state of crisis, they never leave their valuables lying around. They're sure to pick them up.
Great.
No one's leaving their iPhone 6
Damn.
or anything like that.
Right.
Instead, there are just spilled beers and mugs on the table.
I suggest
Right.
we leave now.
Then I'll just get all these dots.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Can
Okay,
I look
so
around for a first aid box, maybe?
there
Ooh.
is no first aid box, unfortunately. Ford doesn't really care for such things.
Yeah.
Great!
This place is not up to code at all.
Horrible bartender.
You're getting a bad review on Yelp.
Why is it? Hold on, let me dart.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me just put darts into Tiny's thingamajiggy. Wop up. There we go. You've got you've got darts and a sling. It's gonna be doing some
Thank
ninja
you.
stuff here. It's gonna be throwing, slinging balls and throwing darts. All right, guys. Is that everything we'd like to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm gonna take the better pool cue that's not, like, damaged. Whichever one is not damaged.
That.
Okay. So then, after the aftermath and the adrenaline starts to thin in your blood, you kind of come to that. You start to piece together the what you heard on the news on the news broadcast, the cascade of police cars constantly speeding by the bar, and then ultimately the chaos that ensued in the bar. That something is wrong in the streets of Raccoon City tonight, and it may not be safe to be lingering in the worst bar in Raccoon City.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And
Is
as
there a
such-
back door we can go through?
As such, you end up leaving through the only exit, which is the front door.
What kind of bar doesn't have a back door?
Look, it's the worst bar in
It's
Raccoon
very
City.
not up to code.
The
You
worst
realize
bar.
that you realize by looking at all of the certificates and everything, it's written in just child's-like writing and Crayola
How did we
crayons.
not-
These are actually certificates
Crayola.
Thor has made himself. So leaving Thor to his unconscious demise, what may become of him, who will know? You leave the bar.
Now,
Am I infected? I feel like I am.
Actually, just before I leave, could I like just put Thor just like I don't know, just like underneath the bar or something, just so he's not in plain view?
Sure, okay, you kind of
Yeah.
drunkenly just pull him under the bar, kind of just roll him, and he's just kind of lying in kind of like an awkward position, just like jammed against the bar and the floor, just
There.
in
What
a
the
very
fuck
un-
is that on the roof?
very uncomfortable position.
that's a zombie.
Is it a zombie? Unfortunately, there's not a lot of human models for me to use in this, so kind of have to make do. All right, so
Hope he doesn't have a sniper rifle.
Whoa.
My ears.
That's music.
entering the
That's
streets.
true.
Is this loud for you guys?
That's
It
good.
was loud.
It's
but now
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll start loud. Don't worry, I'll correct it as soon as it plays. So, leaving the bar, you end up into the streets of Raccoon, which are even though the streets of Raccoon are normally very quiet and very empty, being a rural town, something eerie feels about it this time. To your left, on the other side of the street, you see a gun store. In the center, you see an apartment building. To the right, you see a bakery, a sandwich shop. And your path can lead you either to the left of the street, towards the exit of Raccoon City, towards the forest. So you may want to go there if you're considering wanting to escape the city. And to the right leads further into the city. What would you like to do?
I'd say let's go to the gun shop, fellas.
I'm hungry.
Alright, let's get
I'm
the
sure.
food for the
I'm
kid.
sure the. Alright, chef, how about you go get us some burgers? Alright, I'm sure you can cook them up.
Alright.
How about me and the
Made for
waitress
ya.
go look in the gun shop?
Sounds good. We might want to load up before we load out of.
Alright,
city.
little kid, make sure that
Yeah.
gun's loaded.
We also need food for everyone else because the drunk bastard here needs.
Wow,
Not
hungry,
Sober the
getting
fuck up.
getting the munchies.
Amidst your deliberating, you
I
hear
should get-
you hear a voice come from the top of come from up high. You look up top and you see on top of the building there's a man frantically just pacing back and forth and leaning over the roof of the apartment building. He's screaming down at you, pointing out, "Hey you down there!" He's trying to get your attention.
Aye!
No.
No, no, I don't have time for this.
No.
I sort of shout up, "Do you want any burgers, mate?"
What are you talking about? God, I need your help.
Hungry.
I'm locked up here. I'm locked at the top of the apartment. I can't get in. I need your guys' help. It's my child.
Spider-Man, you're way down.
He can't hear you
Alright.
from the top. He's too busy
I
in his
sorta
frantic attempt to try and get you to help him. So my
I
child
sort
is.
of like,
What you say?
oh yeah, let's go on. I'll listen to it.
All right, thank you. The man continues his cry. So my child, they're stuck in the apartment building. They were gonna go play in my neighbor's room, but I can't get down to them. I can hear some screaming. Can you go up there and look for them, please?
I sort of like just drop me like 2 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes.
No.
I don't have any time for
We
that.
just went through.
I can hear
That's
screaming
trouble.
already coming from downstairs. Please, you've got to help them. What would
Hold
you
on,
like to do?
I have an idea because an apartment will definitely have food if we go through all the rooms and stuff, or we can at least loot half of them. And we don't know how the condition of the food place is. That place could already be, no food, raw, whatever.
Contaminated.
Yeah, contaminated.
I'm a
Just
smart
a
kid.
suggestion, guys. I'm not trying to boss you around, but how about someone go grab a couple guns for us and meet us in the apartment?
Well, remember, I have the
Wait.
shotgun that I'm like.
Shotgun is not
amazingly-
enough, kid.
Lee, I have a question.
What's that?
Is there a fire escape ladder on the side of the building?
There is,
Ooh.
however, you need to use you need to end up getting to the roof of the apartment in order to use it for it's locked.
So even on from
Can they put them down? The person on the top.
Yeah,
they
can we
put
ask?
down
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire- They're already up there.
You want to ask him?
Yeah, can you
Try
push down the fire
shouting.
escape?
How?
Yeah, sure. And he goes to try and kick open the ladder, but he's not very a strong guy. He kind of hurts his leg in the process, and he kind of lets out a scream. Ah! No, I think it's stuck or locked or something. I can't do it. You'll have to
You're
come in through the
nuts.
front door.
Come on, it's for your kid, mate.
I'm trying. There's nothing I can do up here. Please.
Can I roll for
I say we abandon him.
persuasion? Will that do anything for him?
Sorry. What did you say, Dorothy?
What?
Oh, can I roll persuasion to persuade him to fucking try harder?
Sure. Go for it.
Will that do
Try
it?
again.
Absolutely. Try.
You want your
Persuasion.
fucking kid dying?
He kind of stops for a moment and he just kind of shakes his head and realizes that, well, of course, am I gonna let a hurt foot stop me from trying to save my kid? And he tries once more. He kicks with all of his strength, and it makes it. The ladder starts to kind of creak down and shoot to the ground.
So
Good job.
Awesome.
Let's
Well,
go.
I say, alright, I'm gonna go go up straight away.
But wait,
had enough
guys.
trying to put it.
If
Hold up,
no,
hold up.
hold up. If everyone was evacuating the city, but do remind yourself that some people still can't. They're probably still in their apartments. We'll be facing even more zombies than we were in the bar.
Or whatever it
Because
takes
if
to
we
get
go-
me out of.
Because I
These
think
streets
if
are
we
too
go in the
wide.
apartment- If
Are
we
you-
go in the apartment building, we might face more danger than if we were to just.
Yeah, but if we
Go
just
to
go
the
straight up the
gunshot.
fire escape, we can take a
Yeah,
shortcut.
we have the fire escape now. We can get in without having to go through all the floors. If the guy told us what floor the kid's on.
But what if, you know?
Yeah.
they're
John's
already
not
dead?
really like enjoying faffing about like in this big open space.
Yeah.
He's not a big fan, so
Yeah, John
he's just on a-
John kind of starts to get this nervous twitch in his back like a cat. He kind of
Yeah,
starts
it's like,
looking
oh,
looking
well.
around his shoulder, and he's like, he doesn't know what to make of this. The space is way too open. He feels way too exposed. The man on
No,
top of the building,
he's-
come on, please, are you coming up or not? You can come in through the doors. You can come up the ladder. Just get inside the building, please.
I say
Yeah,
we abandon
John just.
everyone for themselves.
Alright, little kid, you can wait here with the gun. I'm going up. Fireman. Fireman, the fire escape. And I'm gonna climb up.
Okay.
Hey,
You
man,
want to stay with him
wait
or
for
check
me.
the gun shop? Well, because then now we're all going
Yeah.
up. I was gonna say. If you
Sort of.
and
How about I
Danny-
shout down? Yeah, like how about you two go find us some good old guns?
Okay.
All
bring
right,
them up.
me and you, kid. Let's go.
You got the shotgun.
Just
Maybe
one.
I should. carry
I'll
it?
only
Or
say
you
this
only
once,
carry
guys. You can continue to do this at your own way if you want to. Do you think it's a good idea to split up?
Of course
Right,
not.
right. Be
it? It's
careful,
really
kid.
not. It's
Make
really
sure the
not.
It's
gun
up to you.
shop's-
You can try, but let's just say
Make sure
if
the
you come
gun
across
shop's
anything.
empty before you go in, okay?
Can we check the window really quick to see if anyone's inside the gun shop before going inside?
Right. So, Randrin, Tiny, you've made it up onto top of the building, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Damon, Dorothy, what are you two doing?
I would.
What do you want to do? I'm an 11-year-old.
With a big ass shotgun that you just holding, like.
Like a bear.
Haven't quite understood how to get the balance right, but so it's like, it's heavy. Just moving it from side to side like this.
Do you want me to carry it for you and you can carry the club?
I'd rather carry the club. Do you want to trade?
Yeah,
Weapons?
let's trade.
Find him a little
weapons?
pistol or something.
Yeah. How many people is there a lot of traffic, like people running past
The
us?
streets
or
are
is it-
up to eerily quiet right now.
Okay, so we have time to go into the gun shop afterwards. I'm wondering, can we peek inside the gun shop window to see if anyone's inside?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Because I don't want to go in there. I don't want to separate. I want to stay together.
Dorothy
If we're
looks.
on the
So
opposite sides of the street.
Dorothy presses her hands towards the window and she peers in. Eventually, the dark room starts to kind of illuminate in her vision. And she's able to make out some kind of object outline, some kind of silhouettes that resemble weapons.
I say
How about
we
you-
wait.
How about you
say
bang
we
on the
wait.
window to see if it attracts anything to come to it?
How about we don't do that because you're drunk?
You're
No,
Not me.
God.
Not me.
Not.
I'm up here. I'm like shouting down.
Let's not do anything too crazy. Let's just sit here and wait till they get that guy down from the. I
Come
don't
on,
know.
kiddo. You got a gun now. Take some risks.
How about we don't?
Can I-
take
I'm
some
gonna-
risks?
Is the front door open?
You try the front door, but just simply looking at it, you see that it's completely shuttered down with a metal shutter, and a massive padlock firmly secures the door to the floor.
So we're
I
gonna
got an
have to
idea,
go through
guys.
the window, right?
So we're not gonna be able to get in. So we might as well wait.
Look, How about you guys? So I yelled out my fireman suggestions. How about you just break the window? Anything comes for you, just run up the
The
fire
alarm will
escape.
go off.
Yeah, the
The
alarm's
alarm
gonna
will go off, and then I'll
steps.
track more things.
Is there a ventilation system on the top of
Oh.
the building?
Fuck.
You can ask John or Tiny, seeing as though they can see at the top of the building.
Yeah,
Okay,
can I
I'm gonna
roll a
ask-
perception check to see if I
yeah.
can
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Can you
So
check for me really quick?
John or John and Tiny, if you want to, you can roll perception to see if you can spot anything. Of course, John
I
is
can't
kind
say
of
nothing.
like John is kind of suffering from vertigo and intoxication, being out in the open. He's just like, all he sees is kind of like a blur, just a black blur. He's not seeing anything of use.
Obviously.
How do I roll the perception?
In your character sheet, just click on perception in your skills.
Good job, John, with the 1 for perception.
Well, I mean, he is drunk.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can't click on it.
Check the word perception.
Let me have a look, mate.
Your character's
Tiny perception. Bada boom. There we go.
Right.
Oh,
You roll a 6. It's really dark because of the dark tiles of the roof, but you can just make out what looks like a doorway that leads into through the ceiling from the gun shop. You'd be able to enter through the ceiling.
Alright. Come on,
No.
kid, we're going up.
why?
We're gonna go up.
Why?
We gotta go up!
Why do we have to go? Why do we have to follow the directions of a drunk man who can barely
Is
even
that
see
I-
the
I'm a
front of
My
his-
life, your
firefighter.
The drunk firefighter.
Why?
I kind
Civil
of
servant.
I
At
kind
least
Why
listen
do
to
we
me.
have to? I mean, wait, did we even trade weapons? I don't even.
Yeah, I think we did, right? We traded weapons. I thought. Or do you want to keep the shotgun? It's up to you.
I kind of don't want to keep this.
Alright, so I'll
Because
give you
I
the
won't be
pole.
able to shoot it because I'm tiny.
Yeah.
In your
So what's
state of indecisiveness, you start to hear what looks like a horde, an angry horde
Oh, fuck.
in the distance.
Fuck.
I told you we should have gone up!
Get off the fire escape!
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, now we're doing whatever you want to do.
Oh, now we're gonna
Okay,
That's
what do we get? Okay,
The
what
sound,
do we do?
the horde seems to be coming from the right side. There is a blockade blocking them. However, the longer you linger here, the more likely they're able to find your presence.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
I'm following you.
Can we go from the staircase on the side of the roof? Can we go to the gun shop roof? Or will
You
we have
can,
to
so
jump?
by using the stair ladder, by using the escape ladder, you end up scaling to the top of the building, and you can able to drop down onto the gun shop.
Alright, come on, we're gonna do that. I kind of grab Damien for a second, and in a panic, I kind of hush, like in a quiet tone, I kind of start guiding us towards the other side of the street. Oh, we don't have time. And are we on top of the building with John and Tiny, or no? On the other building? right
No,
now?
it's kind of like.
It'd be so you could just move on to the gun shop if you want to.
Okay.
So we're on the roof of the gun shop. Of the gun shop now.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
If you guys hold, if you click your character and then you hold Alt and drag, you kind of move them without it snapping to the corners of each square. If you'd rather have a more fine-tuned movement,
User left your channel.
Oh,
I think that was
someone
cool.
left the voice channel.
Oh.
Who left? There we go.
Alright,
Back at
so what's the plan? Do we stay up here quietly until the mob goes away? Or.
For now, the mob isn't here. Because you've scaled up high, the zombies are just kind of aimlessly just looking for a victim, a survivor, anyone around within the blockade. They are not alerted to your presence now. Or at
So
all
that
yet.
means now we actually have to be extra quiet if there happens to be
Great.
anything
the.
in the shop.
What kind of door is the
It's a simple
going
door.
into the shop?
It's a simple
Is
door
it
and it's
wood or
unlocked. You're
metal?
able to go straight into the gun
Oh,
shop
sweet.
through the roof.
Alright. We should probably be very quiet about it. Do you want to go inside or do you want to wait up here? I'd rather you not wait up here by yourself.
Well, I obviously do not want to wait here by myself.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be separated from the group. I mean, we are technically separated, but we're still somewhat in the same area.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do the other two, drunk man and sober man, think?
So John, how about we join them at the gun shop first?
Yeah, I'm sick of. I don't want to be up here on this roof.
The man,
You're
the
not
man
gonna-
kind of sees you starting to scale down to the gun shop. Whoa! What are you doing?
Wait,
Well,
5
we
minutes, and with that I jump down.
No, you have to go inside now. There's no time. I already heard them screaming.
I can't believe we're. I feel so bad.
Don't feel bad.
Those are kids.
You know what? You three, go. I'm gonna do some recon.
Oh my god.
And with
So
that,
okay, so
I'm.
me, Tiny, and Damon are gonna go inside the gun shop, and you're gonna sit
Yeah.
on the roof.
And with that, I go down into the apartment.
Oh my god.
Oh, shite.
Alright.
I can't leave him alone. I'll go with him.
Randrin, how do I drag you solely into the next map?
So grab my why am I pointing on my screen? Grab my little name under my webcam and drag that into the screen.
Okay. Have you seen a screen transition?
Yep.
Tiny,
I'm
what
in
are you
the hallway.
doing?
I'm going with, what is his name? John.
John. Let's go, John. What are you? Yeah, alright, awesome, okay.
Hard to remember.
Okay, first of all, we're going to resolve the gun shop then. So, Damon, Dorothy, what are we doing?
Guess we're going inside.
I guess we're going inside because they completely abandoned us.
Completely abandon us.
Okay,
Alright.
so,
Actually, is there anything we can prop the door open with to keep it open?
the door just
Yes.
leans open by itself. You don't
Okay.
need to, it's kind of like a trap door where you just open it and it just flops out onto the other side.
Alright.
Okay, so who's opening the door?
Guess I am with Damon behind me.
Okay, so Dorothy opens the door leading to the gun shop. It seems dark, but as you poke your head in, some sensor lights activate and the room starts to blink into illumination. You start seeing the inside of the Kendo gun store.
Is it an alarm or is it
It's
just
not
a
an
light?
alarm, it's
Okay.
just a way of activating
Okay.
lights by just people walking into them.
You want the shotgun? Let's trade it now since you're gonna be in front of me, just
Yeah.
in case if you need to shoot anything.
Alright.
So
Um,
how would we do that?
That's
Sorry,
okay.
straight back.
You could just
It's
give
already-
it to her, and then you've already got the shotgun in your character sheet, so we'll just say that you've got
Okay.
you've got it. Okay.
All right.
alright.
So Dorothy, you have the shotgun, and I have the
Pull cue.
thing.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright.
You-
So we're
Alright,
gonna start
first-
descending down.
We're going in.
Going in. All right. Inside the
Going
gun
in.
store. You can see that most of the store has already been cleared out. Clearly, the owner had saw what was happening on TV, and he knew this was his big break. He was waiting for this. This is why he made. This is why he opened the gun store
Are
to
you
begin
sure
with.
it wasn't you, Lee?
And so he already took most of the weapons and ammunition with him. However, looking around, you see that he's left a couple of things behind. He's left some body armor, and he's also left a crossbow with 5 bolts next to it.
Ooh. We'll take the body armor for sure.
Take the
Who
body
do you
armor.
guys
The
look
body
for
armor,
an-
or should I take it?
I hope there's an axe.
There's no axe in the gun
Oh.
shop.
Is there any knife?
There is no knives in the gun shop.
So there's only body armor.
Body
what else
armor and a crossbow with 5 bolts.
Crossbow. Take all of it.
You can take all of it for sure.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you want to take the crossbow? Because I have the shotgun, and then.
Yeah, I'll take the crossbow. I guess.
Alright. And considering I got bit, I'm gonna spoil myself a little bit and kind of take the armor.
So are you just gonna like
Okay.
just naturally slide the armor on already and wear it?
I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
slide
so
it
without
on.
even thinking about it, you kind of take the body armor and you start to kind of carefully place it over your head and just kind of trying to rest it gently on your bitten shoulder as you strap it
If there's
together.
a helmet, I'm gonna give it to Dave.
Ain't no helmet, just a Kevlar.
Okay.
So
You're
how
a
do
kid,
I
you're small,
how do
you'll be
I
fine.
Ranjit,
I'm
how
the
do I
best
apply
runner.
how do I
Run
apply
away.
armor onto them? So I know what armor it is. It's going to be the hide armor. So how do I do this?
Just read what the hide armor is, and then just so let's go like hide.
Not gonna fit you anyways.
It's 12 plus dex if I
Hide.
remember.
Yeah, that sounds right. Height armor. Yeah, 12 plus dex, maximum of 2.
So Dorothy is Dex 2, so 12 plus 2, so your armor class has now gone up to 14
Same as me.
instead of 12. Alright, good job guys. Alright, so now we're moving on to John and Tiny's little scenario.
Alright, well,
Oh,
I'm
fucking
being
hell.
very careful. And
Yeah.
can I hear any screams? Like, where they're coming from? Oh,
Hold
did
on,
we
buddy.
ask the dude?
Uh-oh. I know this thing.
Just,
Oh,
God.
So
just
Precious
remember.
thing.
you
we
descend.
should've- Can I?
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
Can I shout up like before I go all the way down the stairs? What floor was it again?
It's alright. You're already the man on the ceiling has already given you the room, and you're already on the way there.
Alright, what like
Alright.
how far down is it? Is it like just on the top floor or?
You're on the right floor. You're heading right next to the door right now. So walking through a hallway, again, just like the streets, eerily quiet. You'd think in the chaos and mayhem that's ensuing on the streets, that there'd be a little bit more activity in the hallway. Maybe things were left there in a hurried escape, or there'd be bodies on the floor, considering what you saw at the bar, but nothing. A completely clean, echoey hallway as you make your way towards the door of the apartment of the neighbor of the man where his child is supposed to be. Do you enter the apartment?
Yeah, I'm just
John?
gonna kick it open.
You're gonna kick it open.
Holy.
Okay.
oh lord.
Oh, jeez.
So
Oh, school.
there we go then. So right now I'm just gonna move Dorothy and Damon out of the way. They are not in the apartment. So can you all see the apartment, fellas?
Yep.
The interior. Yeah? Okay, brilliant. So, kicking down the door swings back and sends the plant in the corner just waving like a tree in the wind. You see, again, a seemingly normal apartment, untouched, habitable, comfy even, but quiet. What'd you like to do?
Let's see
Um,
if there is anything we can use.
Okay.
Can we?
As you look around
yeah, what do we see?
As you look around, the apartment seems pretty minimalistic. There's nothing, at least in the living room, for you to use. There's some sofas, a carpet, a TV. Seems to be a...
I'm gonna grab another cord.
Another cord from the TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's my second.
Check the bathroom
Um,
for first aid.
Yeah. Give me. Yeah, it's a good idea. Is there? Wait, no. Well, let's try and find this kid first.
I just found a bloody footprint.
Oh,
Oh.
kiddo.
So, coming over
Oh.
towards the hallway, Tiny sees what looks like blood prints on the floor leading further into the hallway.
Uh-oh.
Alright, John?
You're up, John!
If you say so.
This is John stuff, this is for John! Okay, so hold on, fellas. I'm not doing this correctly here. I should really kind of pull this out more so you can kind of see. Within the hallway, you see 3 doors. There's one leading straight ahead. There's a door opening to your, that you can enter into your left, and a door on your right. Which one do you want?
Your call.
Let's do it like a maze. We'll go left first.
Go left first. All right. So, as you both enter into the room, in his drunken stupor, John kind of trips over something as he just enters the room.
What do I trip over?
You end up kicking the console on the floor, turning on the PlayStation 1.
Oh,
The TV
Oh
the
my
TV
God,
lights up and
wow.
illuminates the room with the PlayStation logo.
I
What-
thought you were
what game
fucking
is it?
with us.
You see a strange man walking down a hallway. He turns behind him,
Oh my
and he
God.
starts
my
screaming
God.
and runs away. Before a comical cascade of what can only be red paint flies onto the screen, and a strange game that you've never heard of called Biohazard lines up on the screen.
This game looks tacky. I'm kidding.
Throwing me
Yes,
back.
Looking around the room, you can
Robot.
clearly see that this is a child's bedroom, littered with toys and little childlike projects and
Is
models
there
and
an
that kind of
axe?
thing. Is there an axe?
Is
There is
there?
not an axe in the child's bedroom.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the cord from the TV.
Oh,
Why do you
Okay.
keep grabbing cord?
Grab the cord from the TV.
Mate, when you want this rope,
Don't
I'll
come,
grab
you
don't come crying to the firefighter.
Oh
Alright,
my god.
well, my top priority is the kid at the moment, even though I'm being a bit of a drunk asshole at the moment, so I'm gonna go look into the next room.
I'll
Before
grab
you
the-
enter the room, something breaks the stillness of the apartment.
How about no?
You hear some
Oh,
kind
that's
of
not
throaty
good.
like gurgle. You feel like you're very familiar what this kind of sound is.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the door open, like, not just barge through, I'm gonna kick the door open and see, and look in.
You're gonna kick the door open.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
give
I'm
me a.
not, like,
Alright, give me a strength check on that, huh?
mate, oh,
Please.
I'm gonna have to give you a strength check.
If you die, if one of you guys die during this, I swear to God.
Well, I'm already
Swear to
probably gonna die.
God.
I swear.
Hold on, let me just get something ready. Strength check, alright, effortlessly. You've warmed up your thighs through the constant stomping in the bar. You already know how to do this, you're a professional firefighter after all. You lean into it and just slam the door forward, shooting the door into the wall next to it. Revealing another bedroom.
Scary.
Scariest thing of all. Domestic living.
Do you want to look around the corner?
Yes.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you see on the bed
fuck.
a zombie.
Hell.
A zombie just kind of hunched onto
Jesus.
the bed over the child. There's a child lying on the bed, and the zombie is just pulling pieces off her face, bit by bit, just groaning while he's trying to fit more and more meat into his mouth. And also, there's a really badly wounded dog just chewing, gnawing on her leg.
Well,
As I continue to eat after that horrific image.
Before you
How'd
can do
that
anything,
manage?
Oh, shit, go make
the
food.
dog notices your intrusion, and he just lunges at you. Roll for initiative.
Get him, fighter.
Give him that fighter kick right in the face. No dogs were hurt in the making of this game.
18.
How do I reset the turn orders?
You can just click the gears and it should be like clear all.
Clear all. Remove all turn orders. Yeah, sorry. Can you roll for initiative again? Sorry, please.
Ah, it's 18.
Ah, was it? I tell you, I'll give you the 18. I'll give you the 18. All right, hold on.
Just go, yeah, click me, go add 10.
Yeah, add turn 18. All right, no worries. 18. I'll roll a. I'll roll for the doggo.
I'm so glad I wasn't in this. Poor Damon would have freaked the fuck out.
Tiny, can you roll for initiative, please? Let's have a look. Yeah.
Or they would have been like, oh my god, a dog, I gotta pet it.
9. Okay. All right. Good news is you all started before the dog. Let me just add your turn. 9.
And the zombie hasn't noticed us yet.
The zombie has not noticed you. He's too busy just trying to gorge on this child's face. Alright, so,
Alrighty.
John, you're up. You see the dog, he gets into a prone ready position like he's about to lunge off of the bed towards you. He growls, letting you not to come any further next to his meal. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to...
Get the fuck out.
No, I'm gonna take a stance, and I'm gonna ready an action to, if the dog gets near me, I'm gonna grapple it to the ground before it can attack me.
Ooh, okay. Alright. He gets ready like a sumo wrestler. John kind of like widens his stance a bit and has his arms out ready and to anticipate the dog's pounce. Tiny, oh no, wait, no, it should be your turn.
Yes, Tiny.
Tiny, my bad. For some reason, a
Yeah,
dog
you need to
wants
go
to go
descend.
before you. Oh, my bad, yeah, of course, dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's your go now.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
I ready the dart in my hand.
Ready a
Thinking
dart in
like,
your hand.
why don't we just leave?
Why don't we just
Why
leave?
don't we just leave? He's dead.
The dog's just gonna chase us, mate.
Close the
Right.
door behind you.
Dog's a lot faster.
Right then. I'll ready the dart
Bring it, doggo.
right there.
Bring it, doggo.
Sorry, are you going to throw the dart or you just have it aimed like you just
I will
anticipate
aim
it?
until it run
Okay.
to
Like
us.
when I grab it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog notices that you're a bit of a threat. You've just donned a stance that looks like you're about to come near it, and it takes no chances. It lunges straight towards John in an attempt to take him down.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple it.
Okay.
So first it's strength.
Am I not the only one bit?
Ooh. The dog overpowers you with the momentum as it's kicked off of the bed, and it lands cleanly on your chest and drives its jaws into your neck. Oof. Feel sorry for you, John.
The two of us
Hey,
are bit now. The
What does it
odds.
do? That's what it hit.
So did it hit me?
Can I
Ooh.
throw the
Oh,
dart
did it
right now?
bite through my armor? Did it manage to bite through the armor?
It did. It hit you.
Oh, okay. Rack.
And it does 7 damage
Ah.
to poor old John.
Still not giving up my herb.
Yeah, 5. Leaving you at 5 health. John, you've got this dog just on your chest. Like, just gnawing down on your neck. What are you gonna do?
Oh, then my turn again. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do another grapple. I'm gonna try to roll over it so I'm on top of it and, like, hold it. Is it wearing a collar?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold it with the collar with one hand and then, like, pin my foot against it with the other.
Okay, give me a strength roll then. Okay,
Yeah.
you managed to pin it down, and the dog still tries to chomp at you as it's trying to get another bite at your neck, but as you successfully kind of restrain it, just inches away from its snapping maws, making contact with your skin.
Punch
Tiny.
him in the eye.
You're up. Oh, I tell you what, Tiny, you already
Yeah,
had a dart
yeah.
ready to throw, didn't you? All right, so if you give me a dart roll throw already, we'll see if it does damage to your dog. So as the dog lunged towards John, you preemptively threw a dart towards it in mid-flight.
There you go.
Absolutely missing, and not only did it go whiz right past the dog, it smacked the zombie straight in the ass. Can you roll for damage on the zombie, please?
Great.
Just click the dart. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice. All right, wow. It went right up in there, getting the zombie's attention. He ends up joining the fight. He turns away, snaps his neck slowly towards you, and leaves the girl's face as he flops off of the bed and starts crawling towards you. All right, let me just add him to the turn order.
Thank God we didn't go in there.
For real.
Were you coming to the apartment after you left the gun shop?
Help.
Well, assuming
Help.
there wasn't anything in there. Was there a flashlight at all?
No, there was just
Is it
what you got was what all that was in the gun shop.
Alright, then yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing?
Going in the apartment.
Oh no.
The dog is pinned, however, he tries to struggle the firefighter off of him. Can you give me a strength check, Randrin?
What I do?
Oh, wow, yes, barely neck and neck. But he still managed to, the dog tends to get a little bit closer. He's just barely starting to overpower John, but John, in a drunken stupor, manages to get a second wind of strength and push the dog further back.
Alright, so yeah, I'm on it, right? I'm on the dog.
You're on the dog now, yes. Wrestling with it, what would you like to do?
I kind of want to try and get out of here, but the zombie's gonna catch it.
A little
No,
too
it's
late for
not.
that.
You could try and disengage by throwing the dog off of you.
What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna use my rapier,
Oh,
my poker. I'm gonna try to stab it through its leg to try to like hinder its mobility.
okay. Alright, so
Yeah,
roll
that.
roll that rapier for me. If it's a high one, then yeah, you pin it to the ground.
Like and it's advantage, isn't it? Because I got.
I'll go with advantage because you successfully pinned it.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Alright, you take out, the dog is just chomping closer and closer. You reach behind you and pull out the poker. And you just drive its leg into the floor, pinning it with the poker. And the dog is trying to scramble towards you now, but like a fox caught in a trap, he's just on the spot trying to pull its leg out of the trap as it comes towards you. Alright, at this point, Damon and Dorothy make it into the apartment. Can you roll for initiative, please, guys?
Roll for what?
Roll for initiative, please.
Oh.
What's the dice for it?
So if you click on your character, you should be able to click the initiative button, which is in the top left.
Right, did I do damage to the thing? Why is the guy?
Oh yeah,
plus one?
roll damage. Yeah, you did 7 damage to
That's
the
when,
to the
no,
dog.
it took my dex, not my strength away. I'm trying to. So it's meant to be. I rolled
6
8
and
plus
15.
3, so it would be an 11.
Okay, an 11. Nice. Let's,
Sorry.
let me just see
Because
let me just see what that is.
if you hover over it, it said plus minus 1.
So, Randrin, actually,
Yeah.
I'll let you describe this. You've killed the dog. How would you like to go about doing that then? Because in that single hit, you managed to just take off all of the dog's HP in one go.
Alright, so like I've stabbed it into its leg, and it's struggling out, sort of just like tries to rip away, and its arm comes out, and like a bunch of like the muscles and internal organs are connected to its arm, sort of just like unraveled. It wasn't well held together, this dog.
Wasn't well together. Dorothy, did you? Oh, you did. Okay, brilliant. So just like an offal bag, as you popped it with the poker, it just leaked out onto the floor, and the dog just kind of gives its last attempt at trying to free itself from the poker, but it just slows down to nothing, and then it just expires. Add turn and a 9 for
Right, I'm
Dorothy.
Testing. I'm just making sure this works now properly. What? Okay.
So now the zombie comes towards John. And he tries to, he's crawling though, his legs seem to have been damaged greatly. He's unable to walk, so he just simply has a slow crawl towards you. And he tries to grab your foot in order to sink its teeth into it. Let's see what he rolls. But he completely misses. He's slowed and fattened by his gorging on the child that he's unable to really do anything with any kind of urgency, and he just fumbles on your foot. Tiny, you're
Someone
up,
give me
buddy.
some help.
Kick it in the head!
Yeah.
Do I still have
Stab him in,
another dot?
Yep, you have 3 dots.
Alright,
stab
so
him in the head.
pick another one up, hold it in my hand like a dagger,
Yep.
and run to stab it into the zombie's head.
Oh, okay. Give me a strength check with advantage, please. That's enough. Alright, so you plunge the dart straight into the zombie's head. You roll for damage.
By the way, can I use my feet? the Savage Attacker.
What does that do?
I can roll twice when I use a melee weapon.
Okay, sure, yeah, I'll go with that. So do you mean that you have 2 attacks, or are you just using the best attack that you, the two? So it's like another advantage.
Say
roll in a
that,
sense.
you can reroll the weapon damage dice and use either total.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So roll for
Just like
damage
advantage
twice.
on damage.
Roll for damage twice then, yeah. And we'll go with the highest one. Good job on that feat, buddy.
Right?
Oh, brilliant, nice. So
what
again,
weapon are you using?
this zombie is using a dart
Ah, okay.
as a melee weapon. So not
As
only
a-
is the dart just sticking into his ass, there's one also sticking into the back of his head now, firmly in place.
Whoop, whoop.
Damon, you enter the room and you see the bloodied footprints and the smashed doors. You can hear the chaos ensuing into the bedrooms. What would you like to do?
I'm a curious child. I would head towards the noise.
Head towards the noise, okay. Going into the bedroom, you can see John struggling with a fattened, crippled zombie trying to bite him, and Tiny has shoved a dart into the back of his head. And there's a completely dismembered dog on the floor, and on the bed there's a child with a face that's completely degloved. What would you like to do?
Oh, wait, the zombie that Tiny is fighting, it's still not dead. Though he's only been able to stab him with the
He's taken
dart, correct?
He's taken 8 damage via darts.
Oh, I thought Tiny took 8 damage from his
No.
own
Tiny's managed to do 8 damage
No.
through throwing a dart into his ass and stabbing a dart into the back of his head.
I guess I would just out for Dorothy to come check it out, and I guess I'll try to intervene as well with my
With your
keep
what? Sorry?
forgetting the pool cue.
The pool cue. Okay.
Yeah.
You could just say the club. You could just say club. Alright, so just roll for a roll club for me, please.
Ah,
Ooh.
crits.
And roll
Good
damage
job.
for me, please. Ah, brilliant.
12 damage.
And 12 damage. So Damon runs in, he sees the chaos, and he's just filled with this kind of adrenaline and urgency to save his people that are being attacked by the zombie. He raises the club above his head and just drives it, not even trying to smack it, just drives the tip of the cue right through on top of the dart, pushing the dart further into the zombie's head along with the cue itself, doing 12 damage. This zombie is nearly out of it. It's got nothing left. It's literally got a huge hunk of metal and wood just piercing through the middle of its brain. Dorothy, you're up. What would you like to do?
I follow behind Damon. I'm sorry, is it Damon or Damon? Because I keep pronouncing it different ways.
I say Damon, like Matt Damon.
Okay, Damon. Alright, got it. Alright, I'm gonna follow behind Damon, and seeing the bloody footsteps and then seeing some fucking limbs on the floor, I kind of panic momentarily. What the fuck? And then I kind of look... I kind of look to Damon, who's just fucking clubbed him, and I just kind of give a look of, whoa, what the hell? And since I'm not wearing any well, I'm wearing protective.
You're the only one with armor.
I don't want to waste my shotgun shot. Did we take two pull cues or no? Just one.
You both have a pull cue each. You didn't say you
Okay.
dropped one, so I'm
Alright.
just gonna assume you have one.
So I'm gonna use it, and I'm just gonna kind of stab it in the head.
Alright, Suki, roll a club for me, please.
Got it. Almost hit.
Oh, come on! Nice! And you make it. Roll for damage, please. 2 damage, that's exactly what you need to kill the zombie. Would you like to describe
Nice.
how you killed the zombie?
Is it grabbing at anyone right now? by
It's
any chance,
trying
or
to
who's-
grab John's legs, and it's just taken a dart in the head by Tiny and an absolute pummeling from the pool cue from Damon.
Alright, seeing that it's about to reach for John's leg in a fit of, hey, you saved my life, time to save yours, with the whole herb thing, I raise up the pole cue, and with every ounce of power that I can, I just kind of slam it right into the back or the top of its skull, and I can see some of it kind of poking through its neck.
Whoa, brilliant,
Gross.
nice. And
Gross.
that's the end of that, fellas. Good job. You managed to survive your second encounter.
A lot of encounters.
I'm gonna use.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna use second wind to try to get some health back, which is my.
How does second wind work
Vulnerability.
exactly?
So, you have a limited well of stamina you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus my starter level, so 1d10 plus 1.
Okay, give me that.
1d10 plus 1. It's all that firefighting conditioning.
Brilliant, so you bring yourself back up to top, mate. What's your max health? Was it 12?
12. Yeah, sorry, 12.
Brilliant. So you just overhealed like crazy. Again.
We have time for like a half-hour rest.
Half-hour rest. No rest, mate. It's a matter of urgency,
Nice.
this. Alright, so... After the aftermath of the fight, you take a moment to survey the situation. It's an absolute mess. Your battle has just thrown awful organs, blood, bone, teeth everywhere across the room.
Ugh.
In an already bloodied room from the massacre that the zombie and dog had ensued onto the poor child onto the bed. The child lays motionless. Her face is completely degloved. You can see her teeth as her gums have been eaten away. One of her eyes are missing, and she just lays in a pool of her own fluids. What would you like to do?
Leave.
Well, I'm gonna go into the next room.
That's fine if there is anything useful.
Yeah.
I'll be
Leaving.
here.
Oh, okay, wait, how can we keep it?
Bathroom. Is there
That's
any meds in here? Like medicine cabinets?
Search in the medicine cabinet, you find one green herb.
Alright, well, this is mine.
Is there
Not
anything
giving
here?
that one away.
There is nothing in this bathroom. Whichever bathroom you went to first, you would have got a green herb.
Is there anything in this room?
In this
So,
bedroom, you can
very
see
good.
modeling tools. You can see a science kind of play kit that allows you to make your own kind of chemicals and things like that. And workman's tools in order to help assemble this pirate ship that this child has partly assembled on his table.
What's in this other?
Damon
I'll
walks
take
in.
the-
Damon walks into the washing room and finds
And I'll go with the kid.
Uh-oh.
a dead body littered on the
Ah!
floor, ripped to
Boy.
pieces.
No!
This was most likely the neighbor that the man was talking
Oh,
about on the roof. She's dead on the
I'm
floor,
out.
completely ripped to pieces.
I'm out. Out.
Um,
Runs out of the room. Done.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go into the last room. I assume.
Okay. John walks into the kitchen. On the table, on the dining table, he
Another
sees
body.
what looks like a meal prepared for 3 people.
fuck.
Alright. I eat 2.
I ate the entire table.
Alright, by all means. John parks a
Right.
seat and he starts feasting on some of the on the prep dishes.
Before going into the kitchen to join everyone, where the girl had died, I kind of look around for one of the pillows or the sheets and kind of drape it over her body. Before joining everyone who's now fucking eating. Like,
I'm not eating. I'm just
Smells
standing
good.
here.
Firefighters
Rotting
stuff.
body.
John's the only one snacking down on food.
Yeah, what's the food?
Look for
What is it?
knives.
Our
and
food is
stuff.
very protein
Yeah,
heavy,
let's find a
chicken,
knife.
that kind of thing.
That's what I
Oh,
like.
chicken.
Knives.
Did you say you were looking
Nice.
for a
Yeah.
knife, Tiny?
Yeah.
So searching the kitchen drawers, you find what looks like a massive chef's knife.
Oh,
I'll take
is there
that.
An axe? Is there an axe in
There
here?
is no axe in the kitchen, Ranjan.
His heart set on finding an axe.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so I'll give you a. No, okay. That'll do. So let me just give you this real quick, Tiny. This will be your. It says a short sword, but it's you can rename it as you see fit. But it's a cleaver, like a butchering kind of utensil.
Alright.
I've sort of finished up my food. I've left like a 2/3 serving for Damien. There you go, get on that.
Thanks.
No
Thanks
worries.
for the
Save
scraps.
Well, everyone's doing that. I'm just gonna quickly go into the kids' room again and just quickly put my rapier, like the poker, through its brain, just in case.
What?
As you start to drive down your rapier through the child's skull, it pierces the bedding, and then you can start to. There's some resistance as it's going through the springs, but then it kind of gives way as you puncture through the bedding, and it hits the floor. And as it hits the floor, you kind of hear a scuffle underneath the bed.
Was there a kid underneath the bed?
Can I check underneath real quick?
Did you fucking kill someone?
Can you give me a roll? Can you give me 1d20, Ranjan?
Yeah, well, I wasn't trying to go that far into the bed. I just want to go through the brain.
What the fuck?
You killed his daughter, probably. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. No!
18.
You roll an 18. What would you like to do?
Like,
Under the bed,
not to go
obviously.
straight through the bed. I just want to go just through the skull nice and carefully.
No, you've already done this. You've rolled an 18.
Oh, well.
What would you like to do? You've just pierced a child's skull, and you've just heard a noise underneath the bed.
I'll just say, hello.
You hear nothing.
Oh, well, fuck.
Under the bed.
Look under the bed.
You look under the bed. Underneath the bed, you see a child in the fetal position with a poker just completely going straight in between his chin and his chest. As his chin is tucked right next to his chest, the poker has gone straight in between the gap, and he is petrified, just staring at you,
Oh
shivering.
my god.
Oh, sorry,
Going
kiddo.
inside.
I'm just gonna go and like grab the kid and just drag him out.
And I'm going
He
to
can
join
resist me
you
if he
in
wants.
this room.
The child
I'm
is too
gonna keep
afraid. The
eating.
child is too afraid to do anything. He just lifelessly gets flung onto the floor outside of the bed from your superior manly strength.
I run out. I hear what's being. I hear this noise. I'm gonna go to this room and figure out what the heck.
So as Damon walks into the room, he sees John the firefighter with a child's foot in his hand, and as he's pulling him, just completely effortlessly from underneath the bed. The child is completely has tear-stained face, and he's just shaking in complete fear, curled up in a ball on the floor.
Well, alright, kiddo. Sorry you're a bit spooked, but now's not really the time to be comforting, so I'm just gonna sling him over my shoulder and a fireman carry.
Dude, hang on. The poor baby is terrified. What are you doing?
How big's this kid?
That's
They're about the same size as Damon. You fling him over your shoulder completely effortlessly, but as you do, you see that his sleeve kind of gets caught on your work coat, and it starts to pull his sleeve up. You see a strange mark on his arm.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Can someone inspect this? Be like, oh Damien, what's
I'm
this?
too-
Like I can't really look at it properly, so I'm like just gonna like sling him over so you can get a good look. It should be like eye level with you.
Oh god, what is it? I don't know.
I think Cole's been eating a fucking chicken, just an entire chicken out of her hands. Watch out. What's going on?
So you
Hey,
can roll.
I inspect it.
Okay. So what was the roll for inspection? Was it just perception check?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so if you just give me a perception check, please.
Wait, where is it? Where do I?
Perception under skills.
It'd be under skills. So to the right of all of like your strength and stuff, you'll see tons of like skills like acrobatics, athletics, and perception will be under the P section.
It's right under your saving throws.
That's persuasion.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one.
Up to. There you go.
Perception.
Oh.
I clicked the wrong one.
Nice.
Sorry.
For whatever reason in your past, you have seen this mark before. And you recognize it instantly. It's a severe scald mark from intense hot water being applied to the skin at a young age. That tends to leave a permanent deformation of the skin as the child grows.
Ah, I thought it was a
Huh?
bite mark.
What the fuck is
He's
going
not
on?
bitten, is he?
He's not bitten. It's a like a scald burn.
I was
burn.
just asking. I was asking Damien.
Oh, sorry.
Like, on Steve.
What the fuck is going on? I don't know. We just happen to have the same mark.
Oh, you're chosen one, kid.
So Damon rolls up his sleeve, and you can see, even on the exact same arm, strangely enough, he has near identical the same mark as the child that's slung around John's body.
How'd you get the mark, kid?
The child says
Right.
absolutely nothing. He can't reply to you. He's too busy shaking. And for all you know, he thinks that he's already dead. That you're just another one of those things that just ate his friend on the bed. He says
Alright,
nothing.
well, no time for chit chat. We're on a roll here, so I'm gonna just start walking out and yell for everyone to come join me and grab whatever food they want.
I still have a fucking chicken in my mouth, just a full chicken.
Yeah,
And-
bring it with you.
These are
Go.
the most like
Take the chicken.
these are the most jaded survivors of a zombie apocalypse I've ever seen. There's a walk out the apartment, got the kid over their shoulder, just take a drumstick and pull in their mouth as they leave. Well,
This is fun.
congratulations,
Um,
fellas. You managed to find the child. I was surprised. I was wondering whether or not you were going to bollocks that one up.
Remember?
Alright,
Yeah, we should have asked the dude if their kid was male or female.
exactly. So,
So I just assumed it was the
he
kid.
told you that his
Yeah.
child was there. If you had asked his gender, he would have said it was a male. If you asked his name, it would have been Sam.
Okay.
So, Rendrin, yours and Tiny's, when I separated the group and I put you two in the apartment, how do I
Yeah.
kind of merge you with the? Do I just drag you into the players
Drag me.
tab? There we go.
Yeah, just-
okay.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
All right.
So back in the hall. Can
No,
we
we're heading
go
back to.
the
We're
hallway?
right outside the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all
don't
of
we
you
go
are on
through
the rooftop
hallway
now?
first?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, don't we go through the hallway to get to the rooftop?
Nah, yeah, we go through. You went through the hallway with the
Yeah.
child, and you
Yeah.
end up on
While
top
going
of the.
through the hallway,
Or
can I see if this building's up to code and there's actually a fire axe?
there is no
somewhere?
fire axe in the building.
God.
There is still no fire axe.
Down.
Oh, whoops. So, back on
Hungry
top of
eyes
the
face
roof,
in the background
you
when do find the
the rest of you end up coming onto the roof, and John leads from the back. He ends up coming up onto the roof eventually with the child lashed around his shoulder. Would you
Alright.
guys like to say?
This yours, mate.
The man turns around. And he sees us. Sam! Oh, thank God you found him. Oh, you are my hero, John. He shakes your hand, and he goes, man.
Good.
I don't know how I can repay you. Did he kind of reluctantly?
Do you have an axe by any chance?
He reluctantly puts his hands into his pockets, and he just turns to you and goes, "Is my gratitude not enough for your service? Thank you so much for saving my child, but I don't think I have anything I could give you."
No worries, mate. I'm on a government salary, so it's all good.
He kind of lets out a
Package.
sigh. He kind of lets out a sigh of relief and kind of wipes his forehead and nods in approval of your willingness to not be rewarded. He goes, "You guys better get out of here. From what I've heard, it's only getting worse. I suggest you run out of Raccoon City. This place is lost. There's no saving it."
Have the barricades been broken down yet by any chance?
Not yet,
Can I
no.
see it?
The zombies have
Um,
but the zombies have broken into the surrounding buildings looking for victims within the barricade. Right now, though,
Can
you're
I-
still safe.
Can we use
Can
that
I
police
go
car to get
look
out
in
of
the
here?
police car?
Too many
Yeah.
voices.
Yeah.
Sorry, John, what were you saying?
Can I go look in the police car?
Absolutely.
Like, see if it's still functional or if there's any weapons in there.
So as you try the car door, you see that the door is actually locked.
Can
And
I,
the window
like,
is
peek in?
wound up.
Can I look in or is it too dark?
You can definitely look in. As you look in, you see, you're not sure whether he's dead or unconscious, but you see a police officer with a nightstick attached to his belt, and everything else is covered in darkness.
What happens when I knock on the glass?
So you give the window a hollow tap, and the corpse, the body, the person inside pays no attention.
Alright, well, either he's a zombie or he's, like,
Well,
unconscious, so I'm gonna, like, break the window, but, like, try, like, on an angle so it doesn't just go flying into his face.
All right,
my poker.
give me a strength and a dexterity check, please.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my. Strength. And my dex.
All right, brilliant.
Ooh.
You applied enough force to smash the window. You also had the dexterity to angle the shrapnel of the glass into the passenger seat instead of flying into the person's face. You now have access to the car.
Alright, sweet. So I'm gonna, like, just lean in and sort of, like, shake the dude.
You shake the dude and his head kind of just hits the steering wheel. You see in the back of his head, he's got a massive trauma wound, just revealing his scalp, his bone.
Well, alright, well, that's no good.
can you check
Can I
him
try
real
the
quick for
radio?
me?
Can I try the radio? Like, is there any noise? Like, if I turn it on, is there any communication?
Are the keys still in the actual
Keys are still in.
car?
So as you try the radio, you're not too. Is there a role to kind of allow you to be good with technology in a sense, or kind of like coordinate something? You're trying to tune the radio right now.
Probably, like, would be like an Arcana or, yeah, probably Arcana.
All right, give me an Arcana check then.
Or, like, maybe a Survival.
Yeah,
is
survival.
really
That's a
cool.
good one. You roll me survival, and so you turn on the radio, and it gives you like a static kind of sound. You start to twiddle the
Yeah.
tuning knob to see if you could kind of get some form of voice, to a comprehensible voice anyway, to come through the speakers. And with a survival, as you roll 20, you find out that you memorize the emergency frequency being in the public services. You instantly go to the frequency to tune in to see what's going on. As you tune in, there's a panicked voice coming over the airwaves telling you to get out of Raccoon City. We can't hold this any longer. The barricade's about to fall. There are no more survivors. We need to get out of here. Everyone, get out. And then my radio cuts out.
Can we
Well-
use the car to like Resident Evil 6 our way out of here?
You mean crash it?
Yeah, can I, while I'm in there, can I lean over past the dude and sort of, like, try to rev the engine and see if it, like, works?
As you
Are
rev
we
the
also
engine,
on the roof?
you guys are still on the roof. You've got to choose. You've got to do stuff. I'm not going to
Yeah.
go. Okay, all
Get
of
to
you have
do
to
things.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you've
move
got to
on
actually
the street
control
now.
your characters if you're playing a game.
I'm kind of. I look
Boy.
to the sandwich shop.
It's
You
a
can do
Jill
it.
sandwich.
Sandwich shop.
So Tiny eyes up the esteemed Geo Sandwich, the finest of fine when it comes to 5-star dining in all of Raccoon City.
Field sandwiches. I like that, by the way.
It's really good. I was gonna say, Tiny, your icon's upside down.
Ranjan tries the gas on his car, on the police car, and realizes that the car is actually intact.
Ooh.
Right?
Is
The
the-
car
is
revs
the
with a
police
lively
officer-
hum as you put your foot on the pedal.
Alright, well, I'm sort of just gonna slide the police officer out of the other side of the, like,
You
out of the
reach-
car, and I'll take
So you
his
reach over the body and you unlock the door, pushing it open. You kind of just shrug the corpse onto the floor and it just flops onto the floor outside
Is
the car.
is the police officer carrying a gun? Because this is America, right?
He is
Oh
not
my
carrying a
God.
gun, but he does have a nightstick. He does have a gun holster, but it looks like it's already been taken.
Is he wearing any armor?
He is not wearing any armor.
Well, that's why he got buggered, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, right, Damien, jump in the passenger seat and then teach you how to drive.
No,
Lord have mercy.
driving child.
Oh my
Don't.
god.
No, he's in the passenger seat. I'm just gonna teach him. I know.
Are we all gonna get in the car and leave?
There is room for
We'll get
all
some
four of
food.
you.
I can't see a drive-through on the Jill's
How about we don't let
sandwiches,
the
so
drunk man drive?
I'll drive.
I'll sober it up a little bit.
You're still very much under the influence, and I think we
Right.
both know
Right,
that the law
I've-
is not.
I've got the kill count of 4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Why don't you rest in the back?
I try to persuade Dorothy to let me drive.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Oh my
I've
God.
driven fire trucks.
He's gonna end up driving, I swear to God.
I'm gonna fucking roll intimidation to
Oh,
tell him fuck no.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Okay, Dorothy,
Give
give
me
me
a
an intimidation check, and John, give me a persuasion check. Whoever wins gets
Yeah.
to say on who's doing what with the steering wheel.
So my roll 20s is loading back in.
Can I? Oh shit.
I'll
Can I
make
take
sure your
that
overlay's
one
okay. It should be
question?
alright.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Does he have disadvantage at all?
I just looked at my personality traits.
You find them, did you? Finally.
Alright, what am I rolling? Persuasion here.
You're rolling persuasion to try and convince Dorothy that driving drunk is a good idea in a zombie apocalypse.
14.
Brilliant. So again, you just you verbally and physically butt heads, as none of you are able to give any kind of ground as to which one is the most convincing.
Alright, you can drive if you can push me out.
I kind of.
I like grab
Are
onto
you
the
in
wheel.
the driver's seat already, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the driver's seat.
Alright.
Can you give me a dexterity check real quick, Ranger?
Can I use my strength to like
No.
hold in?
Dexterity check, please, for grabbing the steering wheel. Okay, his hands kind of slip, but he's able to actually grab the steering wheel firmly with both hands.
Okay, fine, let's go.
Alright, Damien,
gonna pers-
get in the passenger. I'm teaching how to drive.
No, I'm just getting in the back seat.
Alright, there's zombies. You gotta learn how to drive.
Alright,
Or can
So-
I roll a survival so we don't crash?
Right, mate? It's
not
even-
just yet, no.
Come on,
Okay.
kiddo. It's not even just
Everyone get
for
in the
you.
car, let's go.
What if I'm bleeding out one day? And
Is everyone
I
in
need
the
you to
car?
get us away.
We're all in the car.
Everyone is in the car. Okay. Well, it's quite. It seems that the only way for you to go is behind you to the left, as the right is a barricade full of zombies.
Okay, we're going deeper into the city, guys.
The
Right,
left
you
is
going
actually
in,
left is to
Dorothy?
actually escape the city. Right is the
Oh.
barricade that's further into the city where the
Okay,
barricade
then
of
let's
zombies are.
go.
Well, there aren't any axes
Leave.
in the forest.
Who knows? There's a lot of trees, mate.
John would want to try to get to the fire station for supplies.
Unfortunately,
No.
the fire station is further in the.
I know, but that's why he'll head in that direction.
Yeah, however, you
No.
cannot, for there is
Wait, what?
there are metal barricades
No?
with literally a wall of zombies in front of you.
Hey, let's not
So,
go
so we
inward
can only drive. Oh, we can only drive out.
Only drive.
unless
towards
we
the
get
forest.
out and move it. Obviously.
Alright, well, let's do that.
All right then. So again, who is driving the car? Who's in what position here?
Well, we both got 14. So.
John is in the. I'm just gonna assume John is in the driver's seat. Who's in the
Yeah,
passenger
I'm
seat?
holding up.
I'm in the passenger seat.
You were in the front
Okay.
passenger seat.
Learning how to
Yeah.
drive, yes.
Oh lord. Damon's in
Yes,
the
I'm
front
behind.
passenger seat, and Tiny and Dorothy are in the back. Okay, so as Ranger tries to do a piss poor 3-point turn, he ends up going to the left and trying to escape Raccoon City.
Before we leave, was there a fire axe in Jill's sandwich place?
There was not a fire axe at Jill's sandwiches.
Was there any?
For fuck's sake! There's no fire axes in the sandwich shop!
None of these places have to code.
Turn around!
There should be a fire axe somewhere.
Oh crap, what's happening?
As you're driving to escape Raccoon
Woods.
City, you see that there's the path kind of continues forward across a bridge, at least a road, but there's also a footpath to the left of the bridge leading off into the forest. You pull up in front of the bridge. What would you like to do?
Go. Stay in the car.
Drive,
stay-
mate. Drive.
Drive.
I'm kind of
Drive.
curious what we might encounter if we get out, but I want to drive forward.
Forward. Forward.
Randrin? John? You're at the
Drive,
steering wheel,
mate.
buddy.
Drive.
Yeah, we're driving forward.
We're driving forward,
Just
going
follow
across
the
the bridge! Okay. After deliberating in the cars what to do, Randrin puts the car into gear again and starts to drive. He takes off the handbrake and starts to rev carefully across the bridge. However, as he's driving across the bridge, the darkness in front of you is suddenly pierced by two beaming lights.
What the fuck?
A truck comes barreling towards in front of you. There is nowhere else for you to drive, and it comes at you at such a speed it is out of control. It's swaying from side to side. Clearly the driver behind the wheel, he's not doing too well. What are you going to do?
Reverse!
Fucking hit that!
Wait.
Hit that reverse, boy!
Yep, just reverse it.
Drive back!
Okay,
Reverse it!
can you give me a dexterity check, please, Randrin?
I should have
We're all
My,
gonna
my
die.
deck's horrendous. Why can't I drive with my muscles, my musculus?
A dexterity check. He fumbles, his hand slips across the gear stick, but he manages to get it into reverse, and he starts to put the pedal to the metal. However, it's futile. This truck is barreling down the hill at such a speed it collides with the car,
Oh,
sending
Die!
totaling the car on its back and sending what the contents the truck was carrying into a jackknife kind of position, and the truck starts to barrel onto the side along with the car. You're ejected. One of you is ejected out of the car. Give me a 1d20, everyone, please.
Fuck.
how do I do that again?
Slash.
clear
So,
on the
Oh god, two? For real?
Oh,
Okay,
my
how do
God.
I do that again?
slash
on the
R.
side?
Slash R space 1d20.
Nice.
Damon kind of just crouches down underneath into like the footrest of the car, underneath the dashboard, and is completely safe, unharmed. Dorothy suffers some nasty whiplash, but Tiny goes shooting straight out of the car window onto the floor as the truck is still barreling down. While Tiny is
shit.
being thrown out the car, he meets with the truck and the edge of the bridge, slamming his arm against the bridge, pinning him to the spot. Turns out this truck was carrying gasoline, and the sudden disruption in the momentum of the crash caused it to leak and start to ignite. What are you gonna do?
Everyone, get
Tiny
the
is trapped at the
Help.
truck in the.
Help.
There is basically a time limit for you guys now.
Shit. Okay. So,
Alright,
hold on,
guys.
hold on.
Help.
Dom, you're...
You're gonna have to rip that arm off, dude. I don't know.
Can I quickly run around and try to push the truck? I know I can't move the truck, but just slightly like free it, like get
Oh
some
shit!
pressure off.
He's gonna Chris Redfield the truck. Are you serious? All right. Okay. Give
No,
me
I'm
a
not
strength.
moving the truck. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get some pressure off so you can wiggle.
All right. Give me a strength check on the truck, please. It's gonna have to be good. It's gonna have to be good.
That's what I'm doing.
Please, Chris Redfield the truck.
So he comes out of the car. He rubs his hands and he tries to shoulder barge into the contents of the truck and try to ram it from underneath, trying to
Alright,
give
everyone-
Tiny some leeway, but it's not enough. Tiny is trapped.
Everyone, come help me.
Everyone, push.
And the fire
everyone
is
help.
starting to ignite.
Wait,
It's starting to climb into the canister more and more.
Yep, can they all assist me so I can roll 2
Yeah.
more times with them helping?
You have bladed weapons.
We can use
Oh,
the V.
Nah. Come on, 3 strength checks. Let's go. Everyone help. Can everyone push against with me?
Okay, fine.
I will give you 2 more
Alright.
turns. Damon tries to do something.
There we go, 22. 22.
Randra gets into it. John gets from underneath, lifts it ever so slightly, and John is freed. But his arm is completely battered and mangled, and he's suffering a bleed effect. He's gonna bleed out if this isn't seen to. What are you going to do? The fire is starting to grow and consume the entire bridge. It's only a matter of time before the truck
First,
erupts.
let's-
Alright, we can fix his arm in a sec. I'm gonna sling him over and we're gonna run. Fireman Perry.
I picked
Why
up
don't we
fucking-
just run
I picked up
first?
Damon and fucking bolt.
Do you try to run?
Shotgun. I've
Run,
tried.
mate. Run first.
All of you run
Yeah.
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
the explosion.
Yes.
I guess down
Okay.
the path.
As all 4 of you
Carry me, John.
So as for all 4 of you stammer to your feet after this outburst of adrenaline, you start to run away from the bridge, and as you do, the truck explodes, completely destroying the bridge. But you've made it.
Jesus.
That was great. Well, I quickly lay Tiny down. It was Tiny that was pinned, right?
Tiny was the one that was pinned, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of my cords and I'm gonna tie one of the arms to try to stop some of the bleeding.
We gotta amputate it.
Okay, is there
God.
some kind of medicinal check for that? Some kind of stat?
Yeah, I can do
Medicine?
medicine.
Medicine? Alright, can you give me a
Can I
medicine
do it?
check, please?
Can I do it by advantage by any chance since I'm a firefighter?
I'm gonna say no because you are not a paramedic and you are drunk.
It's fire and rescue.
Fire and rescue. I don't want to hear it. You pissed me. He grabs one of the power cords and he kind of lashes it around Tiny's arm. But if anything, it just causes more pain as
Oh
it puts more
God, my
pressure on the
arms.
wound than anything.
Can
Don't
someone
you
help
have
me
a
with
green
this?
herb?
Can I roll for medicine? Because Dorothy has a little bit of training.
Absolutely.
Because she was gonna.
Okay, give me medicine with advantage, please.
Don't know if a herb fixes crushed bones.
Whoa! So, at first, Dorothy sees the wound and is just overcome with this constant cascade of misfortunate events, and she takes a while, but she composes herself, kneels down and starts to bandage the wound, starts to cure the wound, stop the bleeding at least temporarily. But again, it's so mangled from the weight of a 2-ton truck that it's going to take a little bit more to fix this arm. But for now,
Alright,
the
kiddo,
bleed effect is gone.
you got delicate fingers. Come
What do
give
you
us,
want me to do?
come help us.
That's as
Tie
good as
it,
it's going to get
tie
for
it,
now.
that's not-
That's as good as the wound's going to get for now.
Ah, okay.
Is the bow
Alright.
out?
Is it
the
life-threatening
shoulder
right now?
out?
Or
It's not
like, how bad
life-threatening
is
right
it?
now. All it's done is what you've
More
done
crush.
is you've put a pause on the bleed effect.
Okay. How you
What if
feeling,
it-
Tiny?
Oh God, I can't cook again.
Guess
no
I'll
food
eat
for
that
you.
shit
No
and
more
I can
food for
see
you.
now.
Okay, so
Oh man,
As you
I
look
saved
up-
you. I moved the bloody truck for you.
as you look up to face the bridge,
Please
it is
move
a
the bloody
complete
truck.
it is a complete mess, consumed by fire and debris. There is no way of crossing this bridge now. Your only option is to go through the forest footpath.
Alright, no time wasted around. Let's go.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go.
Let's go. Wait, don't we have the? Did someone take the light? Was it a flashlight or something?
No one got a flashlight. Nope.
It was
Light
a
What
it
was
a
that?
We
Nobody
got a
got
baton. We
No one.
nightstick.
There was no flashlight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fucking wandering through the darkness.
Indeed.
Do we get any sort of light from the fire, at least like a little bit, or is it already?
Yes, on the bridge. However, you've moved away from the bridge now and you've gone deep into the heart of the woods. You're consumed by a wave of trees. It's disorientating to say the least. You hear the wind cut through of the branches and the leaves, kind of tricking you into thinking there is something close by and you're unsure whether there is or there isn't. But other than that, darkness consumes you.
Oh my god! I thought that was. Sorry, on
And because of this, you can only take a 5 foot, so 1 square in terms of movement forward each time.
Can I try to grab some sticks and like try to start a fire? Like, can I do a survival check to try like a little fire
like
stick?
a torch.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Possible.
Give me a survival check.
You are
on
a
it.
fireman.
Learned this in Boy Scouts.
Brilliant. So
Nice.
John ends up gathering enough firewood in order to start making a fire. He starts rubbing them together, and at first it just looks like he's a strong man trying to posture in front of a group of people, not knowing what he's doing. But lo and behold, smoke starts to actually erupt from the sticks, and then an ember. He starts to rush over and starts getting kindling thrown on it, blowing on it frantically. This man knows what he's doing. And sure enough, a fire is born.
How
Cool,
much
so
range of sight do we have?
Yeah, can we use that to make some torches?
Sure, you can make some torches.
Sweet, so you can see a bit better. Awesome.
You can only move to where the light, where you can actually see. So as you can see, after lighting the fire, it illuminates more of the forest. The shadows start creating a cascade of dancing shadows across the floor as the flames flicker back and forth. To your right, you can see a path, and a thick smell of smoke starts to come into your senses. But also the path continues forward up ahead. What would you like to do?
Yeah, just keep going.
Keep going
Going
where?
straight.
Would you like to continue towards the smoke or continue forward up?
Smoke, fire, X. Let's go.
That's not how it works.
Is that how it works? Let's find out. Are we going right,
Yeah,
guys?
I'm firefighter, trust me. Well, I suggest to the team to go forward, but I'm more than willing to follow someone else's lead because I'm
Wait,
not really used to. I'm like sobering up a lot now, so my confidence is a lot lower than it was. So I don't normally give directions. I don't normally give directions.
I have a
It's just because I was
question.
drunk.
Like a light switch, John's confident demeanor suddenly swaps and he becomes a lot more soft-spoken, his voice quieter. In fact, he has to actually be asked to talk higher than louder than the flames of the torch he's holding.
I have a question. So the footpath that before the bridge, was that on the left or the right side?
So when you were facing the bridge, you had the path of the bridge leading out of the city, and then you had a footpath to the left which led into the forest, which is where you went after the bridge got destroyed.
Are we driving an American car or a European car?
There is no. You've left the car now. You're in the woods.
Oh
I
no, I'm
guess
saying.
It would have been an American car because it's a Raccoon City.
I guess we just go straight.
Are we going straight, fellas?
Because wouldn't the fire be near the city?
Well,
What is that?
that's the real. Sorry, what do you mean? The fire,
The
the
smoke.
fire, the fire of the bridge.
No.
No,
The smoke.
The smoke.
the smoke
Yeah.
in the distance.
You
Is
smelled
that towards
you smelled smoke coming from the right side, from the right path that you're on right now. So you see on the map, the path trails off to the right through the trees, or it could continue going forward. From the right side, you could smell a thick smoke coming from the footpath. It's up to you whether to go there.
I said
Straight.
fires aren't normally good news, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with John on this one. Let's.
Yeah, I agree.
If you say so. Are we going forward?
Okay,
That
let's
your
let's
smile
go
makes
for
me
it.
think otherwise. Like we should go.
It's up to you.
Go
I
straight.
suggest forward.
Yeah,
Forward.
I'll say-
Yeah.
Okay, as you go forward. Now, you see a path leading towards your left. It is it's very, the trees tend to be, they look a lot more dead here. There is a greater stillness. You're not hearing the animals from before. But instead you start to hear what sounds like a lake in the distance. What would you like to
Alright,
do?
well, we don't really have anything to carry any water with.
We can clean up, but we're not.
Yeah,
covered
yeah. Oh, yeah, we can
blood.
clean Tiny's wounds.
And my wound and
Ah.
your wound.
Alright, let's go to
Yeah.
the lake.
Let's go.
Head into the lake, further in. Okay.
Dead bodies start popping up, I swear.
Can I roll perception to see if anyone followed us? Or if anything
Sure,
is
why not?
following us? I feel like something is following us. That doesn't reassure anything for me.
Oh.
For some reason, some kind of instinct within you compels you to turn around and look. And as you do, a shadow darts from behind you into one of the nearby trees.
What the hell is that? And I kind of shine. Do we all have torches or just John?
Yeah.
We all have
We all-
torches.
So I kind of shine my light towards whatever the fuck just darted out of the way.
If it's a liquor store.
The torch illuminates where behind you, and you kind of see the bushes slightly rustling from the aftermath of something aggressively entering into them. But other than that, you couldn't quite get a glimpse of what was pursuing you.
Let's
Alright,
go.
guys, circle up. Let's circle up.
Battle
Right.
formation!
Like the cows.
Does everyone?
Like
Can I
cows.
tell everyone
Full
else about it,
circle.
or
Yeah,
I'm
did you
gonna
tell us
alert
that there was something around there? Or?
yeah, I'm gonna alert everyone
Yeah.
else and let the other.
Alright. So, I'm gonna ready my poker for if anything
want the
lunges
gun
out
back?
at the party. No. Keep the gun.
Okay, okay.
I still have
Okay.
the crossbow with like what a crossbow had like
Five.
what, three arrows, five
Yeah.
arrows.
Right, well, I'm gonna ready an attack for if anything leaps out at us.
Okay, so as Dorothy kind of sees the shadow dart into the bushes, she alerts the group as to saying that we're being hunted, we're being followed. And suddenly you all
Oh
kind
shit!
your senses start to prick at the very real realization that you are not out of danger just yet. In fact, you may be in even greater danger now. You start to ready yourselves for a pending ambush. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna again
Keep
stay
going
ready.
forward.
Are you going further towards the lake?
We
How
should.
fat? No, we can't.
It's not like it's
Can-
Neptune or anything gonna kill.
Can they like move forward and I'll like follow behind, like facing?
Like walking backwards,
Away.
facing
How
behind?
deep
I'll
the
walk
lake?
backwards.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's
How
fine.
deep is the lake?
We
I'm
have
not
not got
sure.
to the
Ooh.
lake yet, so it depends whether or not you want to go there.
Yeah.
Can
Let
me
we-
see,
guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
slowly
try-
walk backwards with my like poker ready.
Okay, are you heading towards the lake, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ready my knife and face another
Alright.
way from
Weapons
John,
ready to
just to see his back.
I'm kind
We're
of
all gonna
tempted
be
to throw my
okay,
torch
guys.
at
We're
it.
gonna be okay.
with weapons
might
ready,
start a
you
forest fire.
kind of huddle further into the deadened trees towards the sound of running water. There is a bunch of dogs losing their mind. Don't know if you guys can hear this. It's absolutely mental.
We can.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
like out of game for a second. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It is completely bright outside. Some asshat just threw off a load of fireworks into the sky. At broad
my
daylight,
God.
setting off a load of dogs. Like, what are you doing, Ken? Anyway,
They
Back
do
into
that
the
over
game.
here at night.
stupid man. Okay, with weapons ready, you kind of and shoulders kind of shrugged. You kind of make your way slowly further towards the lake.
Doesn't sound good.
What the fuck is that?
As you go towards the lake, something washes up onto the shore. You can't quite tell what it is.
Looks like a baby.
It's like a person glad wrapped to a chair.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception?
You certainly can roll perception.
I hold my torch over so John can look better.
Yeah, sure, that'll give you an advantage.
Perception advantage, okay.
He's a silly cheat.
All right, I'll give you that. As
I see.
as John kind of gets down and looks at what's in front of him, and Dorothy aids his inspection by putting the torch closer towards the thing. You see, it's a person, completely naked and completely deformed. You see, it's covered in this thick kind of slime, this scaly like ooze, and its mouth and nose has been kind of covered shut in this skin-like membrane. Its arm is snapped at the elbow, and connecting from its wrist all the way to its shoulder is some kind of, again, skin-like membrane that kind of looks a bit like a fin with the snapped elbow.
Gonna burn it.
But
I'm gonna go grab my poker real quick and put it through its head. Just like I don't really want to mess around.
As
Can
you
I
raise,
burn it?
as you raise your poker, its eyes suddenly open. It has a
Stab it.
slit-like, cat-like eye, and it starts. Its neck exposes its gills. It starts to shoot out this odorous, like ooze that it smells absolutely foul as it tries to frantically breathe, as it has no nose and mouth in which to breathe comfortably with. Its chest aggressively comes in and out. It starts to try and claw at you with a desperate look on its face. Its eyes frantically looking from player to player.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep my distance and just like try to poke.
kill it with fire.
I
Please
was
turn down the
gonna.
music.
Wait,
Run,
we can kill it
run.
with fire.
Run.
Can I get, instead of the poker, can we just get the fire on?
Can I? No, I'm not gonna shoot.
The music is kind of loud. Can you turn
Loud?
it down?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we light it on fire? It's like immobilized, isn't it?
It's immobilized, yes, but this slime, it's kind of like
Not very
it's
flammable.
very fish-like in its texture and its feel, and it's kind of covered in like this very cold, wet substance. It's very hard to ignite.
If one is here, trapped, do you think there might be some in the actual water?
Yo,
Yeah, let's
like
like
whatever
go-
trapped it. Like, did it trap itself or this? All right, let's kill it. Let's kill it.
Kill it, please.
Let's just.
Okay, how are you going to do this then?
So I'm gonna keep my like distance and just gonna do like a.
I have a crossbow. Do you want it? Or the whatever.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Damien, come on, you can be a man. All right,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god. You just
nice
saved
nice
every
practice
shot.
for you.
Hold on.
All right,
hold on,
aim
hold
for
on.
the head.
The crossbow. I haven't put the crossbow in.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! In Damon's thing yet. So
And
go,
can
by
I-
all means, go about.
Can I
your,
assist Damien by like helping him?
Sure.
Like give him advantage by
Sure, you can-
assisting. Like, all right, kiddo, this is how you aim. Gotta learn how to
Okay.
do this stuff.
Okay.
It'll be the hand crossbow.
Alright, here we go.
Aim for the head.
Okay, should I use it?
It's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. You can do
It's
that.
like,
I'm saying
it
every shot
claws
counts.
at your clothes, not in
Yeah,
an
but-
aggressive manner, but in kind of desperation. Its eyes now fixed on Damon, as if trying to tell him something.
Nah.
I don't know.
Again,
yet.
its chest is kind of as it kind of aggressively comes in and out as it shoots more and more of this mucus-like pus from its gills.
Look, Damien. Either it's gonna try to kill us, or it's suffering. So, either way. Plus, we can just grab the bolt back out of it. So, don't worry
Yeah.
about ammo.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I
It
don't
cannot
know.
tell you anything, for its mouth is completely sealed shut by its own skin.
Use the knife to cut it through. Can
I
we
have
hold
a
it?
knife, but should we risk
This
it?
is the kind of stuff I was talking about. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it was fucking flopping towards us.
What would you like to do,
If-
fellas? Decide this creature's fate.
Throw that shit back in the water.
It's up to you.
I'm
do
just
what you
waiting
want.
for people to decide what they want to do.
I think we should put it back in the water.
What if it tries to kill us?
I think we just
That's
kill
why
it.
we have a poker.
Alright. Kill it.
Oh, what to do?
The creature grabs it at Damon once more. Its chest starts to kind of heave harder and harder, and suddenly it kind of seizes. It spasms, and the light leaves its eyes. It no longer grabs at you. It lies limp and completely lifeless on the floor.
Okay, so I didn't have to kill it. That's good, I guess.
It's dead.
I didn't
Oh,
have
it's
to
dead.
kill it. That's good, I guess. Okay. What are we gonna do now?
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
What are we gonna do? Do we
I'm
continue
terrified.
to
I don't want
go?
to go home.
Yeah. I just want to leave.
If this creature does try to attack us and we go in the water, and if they happen to live in the water, we're gonna die.
Can we like make sure it's dead?
Yeah,
By
can
all
we
means.
double tap it.
Yeah, just like poke her through the head.
John, that's all you do.
So
I
again,
can use
John
my
picks up
dots.
his poker
Yeah, you can-
and
yeah,
drives it slowly through the monster's skull, what most closely resembles its skull, and it gives no kind of reaction whatsoever.
As I do that, I quickly look behind it to make sure there's no innocent children behind.
There are no
Yeah, I don't
children in
want
the
that.
woods.
Okay, so
I don't
Um,
think we should go to the lake.
Guys, let's not
You
forget about
are at
whatever
the
was
lake now. This
following
is the
us.
lake, and this is what you have counted on the edge of the lake.
We were being
Oh.
followed, remember?
And this
Oh,
is the
Yeah,
edge.
yeah, right.
So,
So
what would
we
you,
have to
what would you
go
like to do
now.
now? This is the end of the road in terms of the lake.
How far
Now,
can we see
now
the
you
other
would
side
need to
of
come
the-
back into the forest again.
Can I roll perception to see how far land is on the other side of the lake?
Sure.
we
Brilliant. So, Dorothy raises up her torch, trying to get a good view of how far this lake spans. And just like she has these keen senses with being able to perceive things around her, she's able to kind of see something in the distance, but the flame of her torch kind of fails her. So she kind of curses in failure and drops her head down. But as she looks down, she sees a purple herb.
Ooh.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna take
see.
what
that.
can that
You're
do?
going to take the purple herb?
Yes, I am.
go across the lake.
Okay, you take the purple
Can it
herb.
fix my bleed?
Can it?
Can it?
I don't
wanna
know.
waste it.
Or is it poison? It's purple. right?
Can I roll medicine to check it?
You can sure try. Go for it. You look at the herb and you have no idea what this contains. You've never seen a herb of this coloration before.
Let me have a look if that's okay.
Yeah, I hand it over to John.
Alright. And he just sort of checks it out a little bit. Jeez.
Again, John looks at it, and as far as you can, and then he looks at the herb and then looks at the area around it which Dorothy found it, and sees that this was the only purple herb in the area.
Can I see if it's like the same as like the green herb? Like seem like the sort of same species of plant.
You see that they actually you have the green herb that you obtained from the bathroom of the apartment, and you compare them side by side, and they look near enough identical, except for the coloration.
Maybe like one's just like more mature than the other.
Let's just keep it, and then we can decide what to do.
Alright.
Can we do
Can I?
perception or just medicine?
Can I use my medication to check it? As a chef, maybe I have cooked it before.
You sure can. Okay, look at it. So,
Right.
taking the herb from John, you look at it, and for a moment, you go, ah, you know what this is. You instantly identify it. But then as you pull it closer to your flame, you see that the color changes. It's no longer. You thought at first it was a red herb that you're familiar cooking with. However, looking at it now, it's this deep purple, this violet color, and you still have no idea what it is.
I say we
How
still
about-
take it.
Don't take it.
Yeah,
Keep it. You might need it later. I don't.
give it, but don't
Take
use
it, but don't
right
use
now.
it? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
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 Are we heading back further into the woods now, guys?
Yes, and I'm still gonna like walk slowly with a ready
You are
poker.
still readied. Okay,
I
that's
kind of want to know what's across the.
We don't have a
But
boat.
would we
Yeah.
would we be able to cross it? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I was checking how far the distance was.
Okay, so we're
What?
back at the forest now. Again, you can still smell that smoke coming from the path to the right that was further down the trail, or you can head further forward. It's up to you.
Again, I recommend to the team to try to avoid the fire.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's not-
push on.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go forward.
Go forward. Okay.
There's probably no fire axe there anyway.
As you head forward, you can
Are you
see
moving, Dorothy?
Myself. My character.
is Dorothy is right here. I'll tell you what. I'll whoop up. There you go.
Oh, stuff.
For some reason, the forest sounds are not working. Oh well. Yeah. So as you move further up the path, you see a light coming from the distance. It kind of cuts through the cascade of trees, but you're unsure exactly what it is. What would you like to do?
Head towards it.
Maybe it is a house?
You
The
want to head
house.
towards it?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah? Okay. Everyone give me a roll d20, please.
Ah, shite. 5.
Just a quick reminder, I play have about 20 minutes from now.
That's fine, we're about to meet the intermission. It's perfect.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
1d20.
A 0 d20! You died! You divided by 0, and the whole world is consumed by itself in a black mass. It's over, you're fucked.
Hey guys. Fuck. Yeah, I really like adding the 1d20 to get 1.
I tell you what, I'll give you one reroll for that because of your ability to perceive. I'll give you an inspiration point because of your ability to perceive all of these things that have been happening in the forest.
Come on. I'll take it. It's better than a
That's so
1.
good. All right, Tiny, I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, God.
Sorry, but you messed up. All right. As you make your way towards the lights coming through the trees, so you can get a better idea of what's emitting those lights. A crow lands on Tiny's shoulder, and it looks at him. It snaps its head towards him, and then it casually snaps its head away. What do you do, Tiny?
Punch it?
Okay.
Nice.
Can you give me a dexterity check on that punch? A 12. Okay.
Hey!
You kind of cock your head a little bit away from the crow and kind of side eye it as you cock your fist towards your waist, getting ready. You arch your arm back and then you swing as much force as you can towards the crow. The crow, however, jumps over the fist and lands back on your shoulder. It snaps its head straight towards you, and it calls out in like this echoey, aggressive manner, and it dives its beak straight into your eye, pulling out one of your eyes and doing 1 damage to you.
Oh, God.
Like,
Now
did
I'm
you lose an
blind.
eye?
Oh, God.
He just
What
lost an
the
eye. And from the core of the crow, a wave, a cloud of crows start descending from the sky towards you. There are
Run,
so many.
run.
There are so many of
I'm
them you
fucking
cannot
using
count.
my-
It is literally a black mass of fluttering
It's a
wings.
murder.
A murder of crows, literally. Your only option
Can we use
is
the
to run
fire as
further
kind of
towards
like
the
a
light.
Swat at them?
Fine.
Alright, I'm gonna start
run,
running, and I'll try to protect the little kid as I go.
I kind of help
Batter them away.
Tiny a bit. Come on, we gotta move, and
Gotta
I'm
move.
using the fires kind of to swat
running.
away anything.
So,
Yeah.
sorry guys, can you repeat what you just said? I was too busy managing a bunch of shit. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna run and try to keep some of the crows away from Damien at the same time.
Okay.
Pick them up.
So we're all heading towards the light.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damon suddenly
I
starts to
have-
feel that itch in his foot from previously in the bar. He's unable to run now.
Damien, alright, I'm gonna pick him up. Let's go, kiddo.
Alright, he's going. Alright, here we go. Okay,
I won't sling him over my shoulder this time because the crows will
You just
like
pick him
cradle
up.
him and run.
Alright, absolutely fine.
Like, baby.
I'm gonna help Tiny kind of get, because I'm assuming he's in pain.
Right.
I'm gonna try to yank him up and use the fire as kind of swatting it away from any crows that come near us.
Right,
and
okay.
run.
Nice. Alright, so you run further towards the light, hoping that this is the light of your salvation or something positive in this darkness. Further
gonna
towards
die.
the light, you can see that the light is actually coming from a cabin. A door swings open and an old man appears in the doorway. He gestures towards you to come over into the cabin quickly in a hurried manner. What do you do?
We fucking bolt inside.
Bolt into the house?
Yeah.
Inside.
Bolt into the house?
Into the
Okay,
house.
you head into the house. The old man slams the door in front of you and puts this wooden kind of blockade in between the door and the wall. You can hear a lot of thumping against the door and the wall as a bunch of crows start pummeling themselves into the wall. Some even crack the glass in the window. But eventually, they start to give up. And then it's quiet as if it never happened.
Fuck off, birds.
Oh no.
Give me back my eyes first.
He's like one arm, one eye.
One eye. He's not doing too good, is
And
he?
I thought I was
Seems
gonna
like
die.
I can be a pirate more than a chef.
And for the first time in this horrible night that you are having, you have a moment of peace.
Oh god, this better
That
not be
is
so-
going to be the intermission for session 1, guys. Good job, you
But
have
that-
survived.
Yay!
The
We
important
survived.
question. The important question is though, does this old man in the woods have a fire axe?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say
I
anything.
have, I have two. Oh, go on. Sorry. Don't say.
Alright guys, that's it, you made it. So that is the interval or the end of session 1. However you want to treat it. What do you think?
It's
Yeah,
really
that was
good.
great.
Excited me.
Yeah, you liked it?
Really good.
I'm really excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
What-
I loved it. It's great.
What was the best part so far for you?
probably getting to bed.
Everything.
Probably
No.
revealing that John almost killed a kid.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty
Yes.
great.
That
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, that was very tense actually.
The John actually driving the poke through bed. Honestly, I don't know how you were gonna come across that because I was wondering whether or not you were going to inquire about the child before you went in to rescue him, and
Yeah.
I didn't know whether you were gonna pick up the body of the daughter and bring that to the guy and be like, I'm sorry. He's like, this isn't my
Sorry.
kid.
I
are you doing,
I would have
Rory?
like asked him a few more questions, but John wanted to get off that big open.
Right.
Rooftop.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
The bridge scene was fucking
The
insane.
bridge scene.
Yeah.
That kind of threw us all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't see that
I
one.
was not expecting that. I was kind of expecting it, but then I was like,
Alright,
I don't think
I'll
so.
go see chat.
Yeah, by all means, open the stream up now. Open up chat. It's
All right, I'm gonna
there are no
check.
spoilers to be had now.
I had
Spoilers.
2 questions.
2 questions.
Um,
Go for it.
I don't know if it's spoilery, if we can still go down those roads or whatever, but
You can still go
uh,
down those
okay,
roads in the forest.
So,
do you mean the forest?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can
so
even
I'm
go
probably
back
not
to
gonna-
the streets if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it,
Probably
but
not.
you can if you want to.
Alright. I kind of wanted to ask, what the fuck was that thing on the lake?
What
would
was
have
that thing
happened
on
if
the
we
lake? Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Who knows?
Which, like,
If you had found a way to make it talk, perhaps you would have learned a little bit more.
Yeah, guys, after I said let's get in the water, no one wanted to.
But instead you watched as he struggled for air for a good 5 minutes before choking to death.
You're putting me on the spot.
That's the campaign. That's the campaign.
Okay,
Split decisions, man.
Someone put, I kind of scrolled all the way up just to see, and someone put, I guess Dorothy's not in Kansas anymore.
Dorothy.
And that's
Oh shit, Toto. It's getting
Whoever
real.
said that, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Tiny would be the cowardly lion.
Come at me, Crow.
Damon would be Toto, the smallest one of the group.
Ah! Yeah, I would be.
And John would be the scarecrow without a brain.
And I thought I was gonna die because I got bit.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
no.
guys, Johan, in terms of combat, you did really well. Like at first, the bar fight, that was a long one. I thought that was gonna be a quick one. The bar fight was a long one. I thought, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna start getting fucked? But honestly, only one of you got hit in that actual fight, in that whole encounter, and it was Dorothy. But then we had a green herb to finish that. I can't say anything about the streets in case you do want to go back there. But you could have gone into Jill Sandwiches. And there was something to do there. There were some missed weapons in the bar, and you could have got Molotov cocktails, which were basically grenades, fireballs in the bar. Yeah. Yeah, this is about it. No, I liked it though. I didn't expect you to come up with a lot of the things, because to be honest, I didn't write an escape ladder into the apartment building, but
Oh shit.
you fabricated it. You fabricated it out of nothing, and I was like, okay, there's a fire escape. So I had to go with that.
Someone-
Honestly, I didn't expect you to jump into the car. I thought you were just gonna leave, because the guy was like, yo, you gotta get out of the city, and I would imagine a lot that you were gonna go, oh, okay, then let's leave. But instead, you jumped into the car, and initially, you wanted to drive into the horde of zombies. But then you ended up going out of the city, so that was all good. Because
Someone put like a summary.
there is a contingency plan for if you did alert the horde. So, I was really impressed with how you entered the gun shop. You took a moment to see if there was an alternate way. And if you smashed the windows, you would have had instant access to the gun store. However, it would have set off an alarm, which would have triggered a horde of zombies to enter the street that you were on.
Boom! Hey!
But you avoided it, so good
Hey,
job,
I
good
said
job
to
on
check
that.
the window.
Good
I
job
said to
on
check
that.
the window.
The,
Dawn was
Who
the
said
one
to
smashed
bust the windows? Like,
The-
Dawn,
no.
I think. John were talking.
The man at the top of the apartment, he actually had a yellow herb in his pockets that he was reluctant to give you. With a bit of pressuring, you could have obtained it, and it would have given you guys a nice boon. But unfortunately, you did your good deed, your thankless deed, and you went on your merry way.
If we
hope
checked
he
any of the
dies.
bodies. Whoa!
I said, he puts his hands into his pockets and reluctantly, he was reluctant in his next actions or something like that, and then he kind of just stammers and hesitates, saying that he has nothing to give you except his gratitude. With a bit of strong arm in there, you could have obtained a yellow herb. But yeah, for the most part, it was good stuff. You could have played darts if you wanted to. You could have had a competitive game of darts of each other. I had a whole system written out for that.
Well, John just shot it, so.
Yeah, John just
You
shot
won.
the dartboard with the
Oh, my
shotgun.
cat joins the stream.
Hey,
Hello.
yeah, we got,
Up, cat.
my wife's cat is here as well on the bed.
I had to join the stream.
One thing I wanted to ask, Lee, if they checked the trunk of that cop car, would they have gotten anything out of there? 'Cause
They
usually
would have gotten more
cop cars-
shotgun shells if they checked the glove compartment
Ah!
or the truck or the back. They would have got more shotgun shells. Yes.
Or
You
the
see-
glove compartment would have been in a FAK, first aid kit.
Yeah. No, there was only I only
Right.
written shotgun shells in there. But if they had come up with anything that would have made sense, I would have allowed it for
You guys could have probably
to
checked
reward
the
their
cop car.
perceptiveness. I will say,
Yeah.
try
Well, that
and
lets me know
perceive
that
as
you
much
did
as
a
you
good
can,
job.
because stuff can be missed.
Well, that lets us know you did a good job, because it was a very intense. And I wasn't thinking at all.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. It's kind of
So
like
intense.
it's kind of like it's I wanted you to kind of create the scenarios organically. I didn't want to be like, maybe you should check the glove compartment. You know, I mean, I didn't want to hold your hand or anything like that. I wanted to see what you do with it, because then I'm not inhibiting your creative like problem solving process. So yeah. Oh no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. There's a lot of stuff to manage in terms of the music and the transitions and especially combat and stuff. But other than that, I thought my first time doing it, I enjoyed it. I liked it. So yeah, I'm very
really
curious.
good.
Very curious as to how you're going to go with the next session. But that was the end of session 1, Outbreak. And then you'll be coming into session 2, Seeing Ghosts. In the next one.
Like Silent Hill?
Not like Silent Hill, per
Going
se.
into a Silent Hill.
But,
That's the twist.
So Randrin's
in
got to
the campaign.
disappear in a few minutes now for his job. However, if you guys wanted to come back in about 45 minutes, an hour's time, we could jump into session 2. If you wanted to, it's all ready for you guys. However, it's up to you in terms of time and all that jazz. What would you like to do?
Sorry, but I can't. It's 3 a.m. here.
Yeah? Okay, no worries.
Got to
mate.
sleep.
All
Yeah, I
right.
have to eat and get out of bed because I've been here since 9.
Okay, no problem, no
I
problem.
got
Well,
an adult life to manage.
all right, then we'll save the events of session 2 for another time then. All right, we'll have to schedule the next session then, guys. All right,
Right.
chat. How do we
All right.
like it? How do we like it? Do we have a good
Yes,
time?
What do
please
you
tell
guys
us.
think of us?
I did not look at the chat once this entire session. I was too busy managing so much stuff. I couldn't see how the chat was enjoying
I'm
it.
looking at Jameselton and he said they did fuck all. I'm just looking at some of the comments.
Yes, please tell us, how do you guys like it? I mean, it was really good.
I liked it. I thought you were amazing survivors. It was cool because you're all very diverse in how you initially perceive things. So it was kind of cool to see all of the diverse ways of interpreting or tackling something.
I was pretty much
Give
petrified.
us your
most of
reward or
the
get Sparta
I
off
did
the
not like
roof.
John's selfishness. However, he was intoxicated, which kind of leads you to be a bit of an asshat at times. And he did sober up towards the forest, in which
After we crashed. Or
he
we
actually
got
ended up
hit.
saving Damon, who was suffering from some kind of incapacitation with his foot due to a bite that he received at the beginning of the campaign.
Why
Uh,
that rat bite
Fairy
me?
Kira like the
Frick,
chicken.
man.
What could that mean?
I'm sorry that Tiny got his eye
Yes,
picked
what could
out.
it mean, Lee?
What could it mean?
Trying to kill
Could
me.
it
You're trying to kill
I
me.
don't know. So
Well-
as it stands, John seems pretty fine. Dorothy's got a shoulder wound. Damon is incapacitated with kind of like a swollen, infected foot. And Tiny has a completely mangled up arm, and he's missing an eyeball.
What? It's a karma that I did. I lift Thor and smash
Yeah,
him.
yeah. It's because you messed up Thor, the good luck charm. You messed him up,
I
man.
can't believe it.
He cursed you. Oh, terrible stuff.
Oh no, the layout's all messed up now.
The layout's messed up because
Oh,
Random
no.
just left, but he's
Yeah,
got to
'cause
go to his
Random
job
left.
now, so he's
Yeah.
gone for now. Alrighty, fellas. Well, that's going to be session
Alright,
1.
I was muted.
Alright.
Damon
Alright,
is final.
see you guys.
See you,
Catch
mate.
you all.
Thanks for
What's up,
stopping by.
Brendan?
Alright, guys. Thank you for stopping by
Bye.
for the session. It was a blast. Can't wait to see you again with session 2, Seeing
User
Ghosts.
disconnected from your channel.
We're gonna talk with the team to kind of get a decent date and time again for the next session. It could be within a weekday or a weekend. We'll see how it goes. But it should be within the next 7 days, something like that, I'd imagine. But I hope you liked it, guys. Please throw your critiques, your thoughts on it through either the YouTube video that's about to process once the stream is finished, or just hit me up on Twitter and let me know what you thought. If you'd like to see some more. Alright, fellas. Thank you for stopping by. It was a blast, and I'll see you in the next session. Take care, fellas. Have a good
Bye.
weekend.
User
Bye
left user
bye.
disconnected.